Hey, this is Kaizoku Uncharted, where a couple of friends tell the vastly of anime. If you think this is the crew for you, set sail with us each week. I'm Jakia.
Justin here.
And Keoni.
Alright, we're talking about fall. Oh wait, sorry, do you have the news? Do you have anime news, Justin? My bad.
I think we do.
I mean, that's your job.
I know.
Okay.
In the news.
The news.
So, we definitely know that Solo Leveling Season 3 is dropping.
Yes.
I made it very clear to people that this director, he's just sick. He's twisted. He has gone ahead and posted that I know what the world is waiting for, and I want it to wait a little longer.
What is the world waiting for?
Clearly, Solo Leveling Season 3. That's his quote. He's just sick in the head. Like, you know what the people want. Just go ahead and let us know right away. And then, as you all know...
when is it supposed to come out?
We don't know. That's the problem.
He's just teasing it, but obviously...
It's going to drop next fall.
2026 sometime.
It's going to drop in the fall. It's not going to be anything crazy.
We can only hope.
Justin, it's not going to be that far.
Listen, well, we're going to need something. Since One Piece is going to be taking... once winter starts, One Piece will be taking its 3-month long break.
Let those animators cook.
And to Oda, we all know that Oda's involved in the process. His health has been declining, so I feel like it's fine. And
do you know what Oda told the animators?
No, what did he tell them?
When they joined One Piece?
No, what did he say?
Prepare to die for One Piece.
Okay.
I appreciate that message.
I think
he's like, we are going to go in.
Yeah.
And if you die, your family's good. So
see, that's what Mappa should do that.
So think about that. Mappa
should do that.
If he's telling his animators that, Oda, you better prepare to die.
Don't say that.
Like, he is prepared to die.
Yes.
Obviously, he's locked in. He's ready to die.
Don't say that.
For this thing, for this endeavor. Homeboy's, I think he's in his late 40s, early 50s. That is
how passionate and committed the people are to it.
Look, it's fine, okay?
Listen, if Oda needs some assistance or some help, give us a call.
Why?
You know?
Why is it giving us a call?
He's going to be spending too long. He's going to be spending extra time trying to correct our panels.
I was like, I am not jumping on that. Like,
because it's not only anime, it's also drawing.
All three of us.
I can draw.
Oh wait, Keoni, can you draw?
I'm not really a drawer.
Oh, okay.
We got some hints.
That's okay. That's okay if you don't draw, Keoni. There's no shade there.
Second season of Dark Gathering, a show Keoni has to watch.
Oh, that's news. That's great.
That's real news.
That is real news.
And Apothecary Diaries Season 3. As well as it's going to be broken up into parts.
That makes sense, and I'm glad because we talked about this last time with Apothecary Diaries about there's the way that they set it up. They set it up where they can go in different ways to the story to branch out.
And I like how they're doing theirs. It's going to be part 1 is going to be in fall of 2026.
That's fine. Then
they're going to drop a movie around Christmas. And then part 2 is in April.
I think that's fine. And you know what? They're giving people a chance to be all like, hey, if you don't want to get caught up and get lost in the sauce, try another season.
And I would love to get Keoni's thoughts on this in the future, since he reads manga. But to all the haters, I'll go ahead and keep fighting you. We got confirmation. Okay? The beginning, after the end, season 2's happening. So all you little dorks, all you little nerds going ahead and bashing, the speeding and, this ain't like the manga. You know what? As a guy watching anime, I like what I'm seeing.
Isn't it a webtoon?
Listen, all I know is people came at them tough.
When we see the animation deviate from the source content, we are upset. Because it is a perversion of the original creation that brought us to the animation in the first place. Now, if you were brought to the animation originally and you like the way it's going, and I have to say, some animes actually do kind of land the bird better than the manga, because sometimes an animation hits different than a manga, depending. because sometimes you just like read something literally, and you're like, damn, that was really sitting with me, but maybe it would have looked quite anticlimactic, so the anime has to take over. So I can understand that, but that is typically the exception and not the rule. Typically, the rule is if they start deviating from the source material, they fumble the bag.
Okay.
That's gonna be the new phrase.
That's his phrase.
I like it.
Everyone has a phrase. Like Kia's got the information.
It's true.
People are clearly gonna realize you're like fumble the bag.
I mean, the bag is just like me finishing an episode or a series and being like, damn, that was good. That's the bag. Right. You know what? The bag is fickle.
Got it.
That's wild. Okay. Any other news?
We got a hint about Remonster Season 2.
That's gonna be good.
I like a good Remonster.
I mean, more people should watch it. You just gotta get past like some of the fan service and the harem stuff.
I think they were okay with the fan service.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It happened toward the end of the episode.
It did.
They were classy. Like
it was in another room.
Right. There are drapes. He's back there. Everyone can put two and two together. Don't go ahead and feed us this all the time like some of these other shows. Right. Like, we don't need to see it on. Hey, we are good with what we're learning of the world.
We're classy people.
100%. But that's the news.
Alright, great. Oh, I have one more bit of news. One Piece. A lot of people on the Instagram and TikTok streets. Book Talk has now joined the One Piece fandom, and we're all very excited and welcome to have them be a part of it. They're giving some very thoughtful, deep analysis of One Piece. They're reading the manga. A lot of these people who do like book clubs now, they're like starting from like the very beginning of the manga, and they're loving everything. So more people are joining the fandom from the manga perspective, and it's great. And like they're actually combating a lot of those people who don't really know how to talk about One Piece, who just say like lame stuff, and they're just like, no, here's an actual argument about why this is a good show. It's a good thing, yeah.
Shout out to all my manga readers out there.
Yeah, so it's happening. It's happening. So I just want to know.
When you are a manga reader, it is a great responsibility because you're on the cutting edge every week of what Oda is dropping. And it's like a chef that doesn't stop cooking. How does he not get burned in the kitchen?
He does.
All we do is pray that he doesn't overheat and have a heat stroke.
That's all one can do. But that's all I wanted to add to the news. And alright, cool. So, alright, fall 2025.
Welcome to the season.
We're talking episodes 1 through 3. It's gonna be a long one. But we're going to trim the fat. We're going to talk about some stuff. We're going to talk about what we're keeping, what we're dropping.
We have so many titles right now.
Yeah, what we're backburnering. So,
and that's the thing.
Does anybody have the list? Can somebody read out the list?
Sure.
I mean, we usually go in a circle, and like, we just go around, so just like
we take shots.
Yeah.
I feel like we should just first impart how substantial this list is.
We did a great job.
I see your understanding.
Okay, sure.
Do you want me to list off the list?
I mean, it's do what you two want. Go for it. I'm just ready to pick the first show to talk about. So
okay.
Read it out.
So and granted, not every show got listed here, so there might be some good ones. Who knows? But the lists that we chose, we're looking at Spy Family Season 3, My Hero, the final season.
Swag.
Campfire Cooking in Another World, Season 2.
Swag.
Yeah. We are looking at, I guess it's Annoying Senpai? Mm-hmm. Is that what the Japanese version is?
No,
we cut off My Annoying Senpai, though.
No, this is reading the whole list, Keoni.
Oh, yeah, this is the whole list. This is the list of our shared anime.
Yeah,
this is what you asked for.
This is what you asked for.
Yeah, My Awkward Senpai, and that's Swag.
Hero Without a Class, Who Even Needs Skills. Mm-hmm. My Gift Level 9,999 Unlimited Gacha. Backstabber in a Backwater Dungeon. I'm out for revenge. I love revenge.
It's clear.
The Banished Court Magician. A Gatherer's Adventure in Isekai. One Piece. Weirdly, a mangaka.
No, a mangaka's weirdly wonderful workplace.
Okay.
That's like Wizards of Waverly Place. Like straight
Wizards
up.
of Waverly Place.
That's just straight up, you know, what's it called? Alliteration.
Okay.
You know, the alliteration is immaculate.
Touring After the Apocalypse.
Facts.
Shabake.
Shabake.
Shabake? Is that what we're saying? Okay. We never found Potion Wagami.
It's nowhere.
We can't find it.
We can't
Doesn't
find
exist.
It.
Okay.
It exists somewhere.
Or Ninja vs. Gokudo.
Well, that's the second part of the list. I was just reading everything. I got it broken up in sections. My status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. Sonata. This monster wants to eat me. A wild last boss appears. Dad's a hero. Mom's a spirit. I'm a reincarnator. Ninja versus Gokudo. Monster Strike. Couldn't find it. And I thought there was like a couple more.
There are. So it's To Your Eternity Season 3. One Punch Man Season 3.
Right.
You already said my status as an assassin, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And got Shikuda, of course.
Right. No, I think that's everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're good. So we can
so that's the whole list. So that's what we tasked ourselves with tackling to decide what are we gonna keep watching.
Yeah. And then how this goes, Keoni, is Key is gonna start.
What?
And we just go ahead and
I'm not starting. Why am I starting?
You know what? Great. Keoni can pick the first show.
Yes, Keoni.
Introduction to the crew.
Okay, yo.
And then we'll just start talking, and then I'll go next, pick a show, and go.
I don't know what the homies are gonna do, because I'm new on this show, but I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna start us off with...
And you better say if it was a good choice or a bad choice.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna
you
do
come
that.
for
Don't
me
worry.
all the time.
So, disclaimer, everyone, To Your Eternity is fantastic. We will not be discussing it right now.
We're going to give To Your Eternity its own episode.
Because that's what it deserves.
And One Punch.
One Punch, that's what it deserves.
Right.
Now, Keoni, whatever show, and there's no right or wrong.
What?
In my head, I am under the impression that the weaker shows should start first and then it leads up. So don't be offended if I say that was not the right choice to start off with. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, if we're going to start with weak shows...
Okay.
Well, we gotta start with This Monster Wants to Eat Me.
Wow. That was not the right choice. Go ahead, though.
I have thoughts about that show. Okay.
Start your synopsis.
Go ahead and give us your synopsis, Keoni.
Okay. This Monster Wants to Eat Me is about a very sad girl. Sad girl, depressed as hell, because her family's dead, essentially.
Which is valid.
And spoiler alert, everybody. Essentially, she's suicidal, of course. Right. So, and one day, finally her dream's about to get true, where essentially a monster just pops out of the woodworks and is about to kill her, and then this other weird girl from school who she like adjacently knows, or no, not a weird girl from school. This other weird girl who's like beautiful and kind of, alluring in her own way, like she could be like a big sister type, kills the monster and reveals that she is essentially a siren, and that yokai are real, A, and B, this girl is delicious and she smells so good because the smell of depression is the ultimate seasoning.
Okay, so you basically give a recap of all 3 episodes, but that's great, kind of. And is that your synopsis?
That's my synopsis. Please, let's do the actual synopsis.
Alright, so.
Oh, wait, and it's just essentially... Wait, one more thing.
Okay.
The purpose of the series is essentially for this girl to go through an emotional evolution to reach her peak deliciousness, so she can finally get eaten by her yokai bestie. And I'm just gonna call this, like, she's gonna be the most delicious when she finally wants to live.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. So,
what's the actual synopsis?
I've come to eat you. So softly utters the mermaid Shiori as she emerges from the sea and takes high school girl Hinako by the hand. Hinako lives alone in a town by the sea and possesses an unusually delicious body that is irresistible to nearby monsters. To ensure that she matures to the best condition, Shiori seeks to protect Hinako, all so that someday she can devour every piece of her. What will become of Hinako's feelings as this looming unjust death closes in on her? So
I think I really just hit it on the head.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I want to give you some of my takes.
Okay, let's hear them.
I feel like you gave us takes.
No. That was just my synopsis.
No, that's just synopsis.
Okay.
Pretty boring.
Okay.
Every episode was pretty boring and painful to watch.
Okay.
The tragic girl is extremely flat, and every character is flat around her. It is like you are entering the second dimension. For essentially, the only thing she says is, "I'm sad." Wow, the world is I'm pretty much watching the world from behind my own eyes, and nobody really understands my sadness. But she's so deep in her sadness, she's just oh, look at the happy people. Be happy. They would never understand that life is empty. What's it called? Essentially, the girl who wants to eat her is, be safe. Don't get hurt. Try to be happy, because I'm going to come eat you. Mm-hmm. And the main girl's I don't ever, I don't want to live. I just want to die. But, I almost don't want to kill myself because the pretty girl doesn't want me to.
That's interesting.
Yeah, take.
Okay, so this show is in the same vein as the Summer Hikaru Died.
Okay.
But I feel like this show actually had the guts to do what that show didn't, which was point blank of here's a yokai, here's a spirit or something, and it's obviously not good for us to interact, but the spirit is real about no, I'm here for one reason and one reason alone is to eat you, and I will protect you only for that purpose. Whereas with the Summer Hikaru, it was just really, that was more painful to watch, but also had my curiosity because I'm just well, what's gonna happen? Are we ever gonna get free of this?
Sure.
But no, so I'm just I feel like it's real. I'm at the end of the day, I was annoyed about how sad she was, but I'm but when we come to find out what happened, I'm just she was 4 or 6, her whole family died, and then they got the car toppled over into the sea and they drowned, and somehow she's the only one that survived, and so she had to live life by herself without in very crucial years.
She got an auntie.
So I suppose so. But anyways, but it's it all makes sense as to why she's very sad. But what I appreciate about the show is there's the sinister-ness to it where it's she's coming off as oh no, do you really want to eat me? But then she has those moments where she's smiling to herself, and I'm just no, she wants death to come for her. Mm-hmm. And then she keeps, now we're at a point where it's I feel now it's a game. I feel it's not Tomodachi Game. That was such a good, that's top clear class show. I feel now it's a game or a race between Hinako and Shiori about who's is it actually going to happen? Is Shiori going to be successful in actually being able to devour her? Or is Hinako going to be hey, she already threatened and she's if you take too long, I'm going to let somebody else come along and come eat me. Because she's it's clear that she's not staying around. And then I don't trust her best friend Miko because I'm is she a yokai and she's been sticking around and just been doing the long game? Because she keeps trying to keep her excited, protected. She's always walking her to and from school. I was just right, but I'm just is she only protecting her because she's also in the loop? And I feel we got that gotcha moment at the very end where she was did she actually see? Because
because they're at the festival, right, and essentially she's I thought you weren't going to the festival.
Right, I thought that was going to happen, but didn't. But no, but the point where she already was hey, don't worry, everyday people aren't able to see this blood. But then at the end of episode 3, Miko comes across and we're just there was that whole bloody moment, and she's wait, what is she responding to? Is it to the blood? Right. Or and if so, then her cover's blown. Because but then I'm just is she a stronger yokai than Shiori, where Shiori's not able to take it off? So I'm just if that's where we're going to go, then yeah, I'm definitely invested in this show.
Oh boy. Okay.
But I'm just saying, I know I probably won't get the vote.
No. And I just figure after everybody says their piece, then we'll start with the circle with, oh, you know what? It's almost like a game. We gotta come up with 3 things. So we got maybe drop, safe,
back burner.
Backburner
is like, I'll give it 2 more episodes.
Oh, well, Backburner is more like
we dropped it from the show.
You can watch on your own time.
But like you committed, but not to talking on the show.
I mean, I guess I can also see the point of like, it doesn't matter if people know it's our Backburner. It can
let people know it's my
yeah, well, I mean, you still
like you can let it know it's your Backburner, but it's like there's like a show like, oh, if I don't like it, maybe I give it 2 more episodes.
No, and then that's when, and I'm trying to think of a good maybe or like.
Just say a maybe.
Like you're right there. Like
you got 2 more episodes.
You're getting close. Like I'll give you a little bit. We'll see. But anyway, for this show.
Okay.
It took me a while to write it after I was writing notes, but eventually I'll go ahead and I wrote. I don't know about this show.
Sorry.
That's good. That's fine.
So, yeah, because, I'm writing everything. We meet the main character.
Yes.
I'm like, wow, this lady really likes the water or the sea, She's
but the sea's half.
She like most of the scenes are her looking at the sea.
No, like the sea, like underwater, the ocean. Like, she's really, that's how drowned in her sorrow she's in. Like, I'm seeing humpback whales and stuff.
Her family also drowned.
Yeah.
I'm just like, let's be consistent. Let's not act like it came from nowhere. But
this is episode 1. I don't know that.
It's fine.
Under the sea.
And then we go ahead.
Hey, we're not trying to have this.
Old girl's a mermaid. She saves us. I was freaking out when I saw that bubbling water the first time she was walking by just walking across that little mini bridge.
I thought it was a Loch Ness monster, and I was like, how did we get here? I was nervous.
No one knows. Like you said, the only thing that was semi-saving this a little bit, I was like, the Miko versus Shiori dynamic might save the show. That's what I put here. This show is about depression. I'm never a big fan about depression. Yeah.
It's about depression, but it does not actually like dissect depression in, I think, a thoughtful or compelling way.
But a lot of shows don't do that.
But that's why they don't. That's
why they don't make it.
That's the difference between a good show and a bad show.
Well, that's not true. A lot of people like Togepi, and now with that show.
I like shows about depression.
Did you watch Togepi?
No, I didn't watch Togepi.
Let's
think about a good show about a depressed.
You know what I was thinking about when I watched this? I think it's not as good. But I was thinking about Erased when I thought about this show. And I was just like, Erased did, depression, suicide, little kids being murdered or like running away and stuff stuff like that. I was just like, Erased at least did a good job where you wanted to see this through to an end.
Yeah, like it confronted those concepts and gave us a story where there's this through line executed well, and the lesson is compelling. Whether or not you learn a lesson, your experience is compelling and memorable. And with this show, also I think because of the repetitiveness in the animation, like the sad part is like when you have a show that's like trying to be deep and hit you with the emotional feels, it's really nice to have like really good animation to kind of keep you looking at the screen, but it felt like everything was just like a still frame of like background.
Also didn't like the creature. Kia, what's the one show? The girl who needs help.
Oh, Morocco-chan?
Yes.
She needs help for real.
Like I like Morocco-chan.
They do a good job.
But
good animation, decent animation.
Yeah. Oh, it has really good animation.
And it's terrible.
Like when
this is why you know she need help,
right,
because it's
like,
so serious.
She can see the demons, the soul departed people, and they just go with a whole different art style. It's almost like rough sketching. I loved it.
It's a good show.
It's good animation.
I might check that out because but like when you don't have a compelling. Okay, anyways, let's.
Keoni.
Wait! I want to say one more comment.
I was gonna say it's on you.
This girl is so modest. Even though she's traumatized and depressed, she's modest as hell.
She is.
You never catch this girl without wearing her long sleeves.
You never see her.
I think she's been burned all over her body or something.
Oh my god.
Because I think you see her neck for a bit of her neck skin for a minute, and it looks like messed up. Like, so I feel like she got like really injured.
Because even when she was a kid, like she was also covered.
Yeah, she was like.
So I was like,
she got pushed out of the car.
She did.
I wonder if she got like the craziest road rash ever.
That might have happened.
Or if like the thing with the fire, like she got thrown out of the car. So I'm like, I wonder if that's just like road rash scars all over her body. Crazy. She's pretty much always having flashbacks. Like literally, she like looks off in the distance. She's kind of okay. She's like, oh, kind of hungry. Super fat, sad flashback.
I mean, well, we'll say this: like, she didn't have her. I mean, I thought it was. There were some funny moments. I think it was only with her friend Miko, but yeah. I mean, it sounds like y'all don't want to keep watching the show, and that's fine. I'm a back burner. It's gonna be my back.
You're dropping it. It's safe.
Well, because she is delicious, even though she smells like a beached beached whale.
That's real. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
Delicious one mermaid. I'm gonna have to say drop.
Okay. That was very graphic for your reasoning on why to drop it.
Right.
Okay, Jakia, you said you're gonna back burner.
I'm a back burner because I'm gonna keep watching the show because I feel like Miko knows something. I just don't.
I'll tell you right now, Miko's a yokai.
I mean, look, I just want to say she is, but
it happens on episode 4.
Okay, that's great. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, good. You already watched it. Okay.
Again, I thought
I didn't need that. It's all right.
It's perfect. Okay. Then
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Then I'm committed. Then I'm so committed. It's fine.
No, hear me out.
I'm gonna still watch
so,
it. Yeah.
I think when she was describing the deliciousness, and then she was talking about how different yokai had different types or different things that they like.
Yeah.
They kind of, I don't know if it was foreshadowing or not, when they kind of showed like 3, like, look like let's go demons or yokai that look like they might be really about it. And I was just like, are they about to show up? You know, like,
are they all transferring to the school?
You know, like, who knows? I'm gonna drop it.
That's fine.
But I feel like once it's complete,
you're gonna watch
you might have to come back.
You're gonna binge
I might come back because I see what Miko looks like in episode 4.
Yeah.
And if these bad looking customers show up for her, but that's the bad part. I shouldn't be invested on that and not care about who this main character is.
Yeah, it's like that's the thing, like, now the plot's driving you and not the characters.
Sure.
And the plot, like, it's only one element of the plot.
But I feel like, I mean, but that's a different take on storytelling where it's like, you have this main character who's like, there's certain, like, what's that one show where that guy, like, he tries to be the background character?
Oh, yeah, I mean, what isn't like that? Lonely Hero in Another World?
Yeah.
That's a good
Lonely Hero.
But like, well, no, there's another one. He was just like, nah, I'm supposed to be like, but
Eminence in Darkness.
Yeah,
I love Eminence in Darkness.
That's what I'm saying. Where he's just like, stop it. But
he's the main character,
right? But I'm just saying. I feel like there's a nod to this where it's interesting, where it's like no one's invested in this person, but she's like she's what's bringing all of the.
I just don't like the fact
so I feel like it's a different take on storytelling.
The only reason she's around is because she's the main course. Like, to me, I have no connection with her.
It brings up
she's not around, she's still flat. Just because she has a plot significance does not mean she has anything.
But here's the thing. What if we got it all wrong because Janae's not here? Because this would be the great question. It's like, is she truly the main character? Because is the main character actually Shiori? If so,
that's fair.
Because I was like, because that could be what it is. Like this, because like it's like this monster wants to eat me, and I'm like, okay, well let's break it down. Like, is she actually?
So how is Shiori developing in 3 episodes?
I mean, I've learned. I mean, look. That's a whole nother conversation about the character.
But yeah, my final take is, you know, like for Slime, right? I love a good show that world builds.
I just feel like you can't.
But with that being said, I'm immersed in several portions of the show. The only thing that's carrying me is I want to see all these other demons or yokai throw down.
And that's fine.
Yeah. So.
And will that fight be animated well?
Who knows? It wouldn't even happen. She could have just brought up stuff. Okay, so Jakia, next show.
I thought you were going next.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, the correct show, Touring After the Apocalypse.
I knew it. I already have the page up.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you're supposed to give us your synopsis, and then I will read the synopsis.
Oh, boy. So, my synopsis for this show...
And it doesn't have to be a recap like Keoni graciously gave this.
Oh, got it. No, my synopsis for this.
My synopsis is too long. Anyways.
My synopsis for the show is, an apocalypse happens, some type of crazy event.
Mm-hmm.
These two girls, I guess, are going ahead and driving, and they seem to be trying to sightsee or recreate memories of their one girl's sister. Like they compare photos and stuff. Mm-hmm. And outside of that, to my brutal synopsis is this is a watered down version of Chemo's journey.
Oh, the train. Oh, okay. That's true too. Okay. So, all alone after the end of days, two girls bike through the empty ruins of Japan, and they're not about to let the collapse of civilization get in their way of sightseeing. Even when the world ends, their journey goes on. Okay.
My notes.
Go for it.
I'm just going to read them verbatim.
Oh my gosh, Justin.
Okay.
It's going to be intense. I can already tell.
Already over this show. How can this kid drive anyway?
I knew it.
Not worthy of reviewing. It's not even a back burner. Maybe at best. Something must have piqued my interest to put the at best part. So she's an android. The singing, that song, I'm sure Kia might think is going to hook me. At the end was the last straw. I thought them singing that song was horrible. That made me want to stop watching. So I'm done with this show. Go ahead, Jakia.
I like this show. I like this show because it's not what I expected. Because, like I said, one of my biggest things with shows is like I'm all about information, and I feel like this show, I feel like they're going about world building in like a very puzzle piece, cookie cutter kind of way. Because like you're really having to like pay attention to like what the surroundings and all that other stuff to see like what actually happened. Because I'm just like, because I don't feel like they're ever gonna tell us verbatim exactly what happens. So you really have to pay attention to like all the little clues that they're leaving around about like to just guess what actually occurred. Mm-hmm. And so I appreciate that because I was like, oh, this is a different take on it. And yes, it does remind me of Chemo's journey. But yeah, it was just like I was not expecting for Ivory to be an android. I was just like, that's crazy, that's wild, and I was like, this is still going.
I put down, that's a waste of food.
It was.
It was a waste because I was just like, all I had was questions.
So she might be more human?
Who knows?
But then when she meets the robot, and the robot's like a human guy's brain inside a robot,
yeah.
And she's like, you're the first human I've met. And I was like, what about the other girl that's just right next to you?
And I was like, she's not one. But then I was like...
Then why is she eating food? Is she bio-powered?
I don't know.
Biofuel?
I don't know.
Biofuel makes sense.
None of it makes sense.
I'm just like... I mean, I feel like it makes sense to a degree. But anyways...
I feel like it makes sense.
But, you know, I thought it was like... I'm excited to keep watching it because I'm just like... You know, I thought it was like, you know, he finally joined his family and stuff. And I was like, well, his family, they reincarnated as whales. Or I was like, I don't know the symbolism. I was like, that's nice, whatever. That's wonderful. But, and then I was like, are we not alone? Because then there's a man, well, you probably didn't watch it. But, you know, there's like a radio broadcast.
No, actually, I did the radio podcast at the end of season 3.
Yeah.
Or episode 3.
Yeah. And so I'm just like, I'm just more excited to see like how else are they going to flesh out the rest of this show.
Okay.
And then I'm just like, and I'm on the fence about like, is the sister dead? But she doesn't sound like, she's not really talking about her sister in the past tense voice. So I'm just like, well, why isn't your sister here? Because like, I know that you were in the bunker, but I was like, what role did your sister have where she was able to like go out and do all this preparation, but she was also serving as like your teacher and your instructor. And I'm like, was she also serving that role for other children? And I'm like, did you all leave the bunker because it was time to leave, or did y'all leave because y'all like broke out? So I just have like questions about like what
you need information.
I feel like sister left her behind and was like, oh, this is the last lesson. You can do whatever you want now.
I don't think that's it, man.
All I know is
she just has a lot of blackouts too, because she also is like constantly experiencing visions of things she hasn't experienced.
And she says she doesn't dream a lot.
Right. So I was just like, she
ain't human.
Is she also not human?
I feel like her memories are being imported. Like they were imported into her by the sister.
I'm not mad at that.
The visions and memories and stuff, because they have all kinds of interesting technologies
going
on.
So I was just
like shout out to the electric bike. That's like the most reliable electric bike ever. Only could be made in Japan.
Yo, I was low-key taking notes for some
Toyota
stuff, and I was like, that's crazy. I was just like, okay. But yeah, so I'm gonna keep watching the show. I don't expect us to talk about anything. I didn't think either of you would like this show, but I was like, no, I was like, this was a different... It was something different that I wasn't expecting. Aspect. Yeah.
Also, the radiation levels were high.
Very much so.
Okay.
They were. Yeah. I was nervous.
There's like subtle, like little things that like they're about to go through some hardships.
Yes.
Like I feel like some bad stuff is about to happen. I just don't care enough about like the slice of life. Like the apocalypse slice of life is just not fun. Like I can tell it's like they're trying to be so fun, like driving around and stuff, but it's just not that fun.
Like what are we two? Here's some imaginary ice cream. You know, like what are we?
No, but some shows are fun. Like have you ever seen The Devil's a Part-Timer?
Yeah.
That show actually.
I thought about watching it.
Well, you know, there's also zombie apocalypse.
It's actually fun.
They try to do like fun stuff, kind of with zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Zom 100. I said they tried to make it fun. That's all I'm saying.
It was hard to watch.
He finally, you know.
Zom 100 or this?
This.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Zom 100 too.
I'm gonna have to say drop.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. I don't know if there's any. Maybe I could put two more episodes into it.
No, Keoni, this is how it goes. We stand by our decisions. We're dropping that one, and we're dropping the monster wants to eat me. That's how it's all about the votes. I got the votes.
About the votes.
All right. Well, Kia, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see.
Let's do it.
All right. I gotta just like.
We start with the weak candidates first.
Well, Kia follows her own rules.
I do follow my own rules, but
hell yeah.
I still give her my stance.
I know all the time. Well, because I didn't think either of y'all watched it.
Go on.
Yeah, I didn't think y'all watched My Awkward Senpai. I don't think y'all watched that one, right?
I honestly did not watch My Awkward Senpai.
No, we weren't. Were we supposed to?
It was on the list, but that's okay.
I mean, I watched it.
You said you didn't say on the other day, like, oh, you don't need to watch My Awkward Senpai.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we're going through the whole list. I'm just.
It's like, back burner.
It's okay, fine. I'm just trying to make sure.
Are you gonna back burner it too?
Well, Awkward Senpai.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's something that can only be like, if I enjoy it, it's got to be straight through.
All the way through.
That's how I back burner stuff.
Well, I'm just checking because I was gonna talk that one. Okay. Anyway, so a Mangaka's Weirdly Wonderful Workplace.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the correct choice.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyway, this show, my synopsis take is basically it follows the life of this mangaka who's, you know, she's finally at the point where she's no longer a struggling manga artist, and now she's able to like kind of like have like some steadity and like getting some more notoriety. And you know, she's building up her team, and it's just like going through those like shenanigan workplace moments. And so I'm just like, I enjoyed the show because like I said, like I want to see more like adult appropriate like workplace shows that's not always about like some 15-year-old that's OP. Like, I'm not trying to see that all the time.
Okay.
It's true. Like, I wanted to see someone who's like, oh, man, I have a deadline. I have to be up for this. And I'm just like, yes. And that's someone who's an artist and a creative. I'm just like, no, this hit home. Because I was like, I don't want to do this. And I have to finish this. And you got to just do the work. And then you gotta meet with people the next day. And so I was like, this is real. And I was like, and that's why I appreciate the show. But yeah, so anyways, the synopsis is new shoujo manga artist Nana works hard every day while being supported by Kaede, her female editor who is older than her, and Mizuki, her assistant. According to the girl herself, she sometimes drums up intense daydream delusions of occupational illness. A working girl's comedy set in the entertainment industry brought to you by an author who always draws various girls. And so, yeah, and I also appreciate that there is like a diverse type of characters in the show. Mm-hmm. And her assistant, Mizuki, is like just mean. She's just too rough for her. But yeah, so I enjoy the show. I'm gonna keep watching it. I feel like it's a back burner. I don't think it's a show that we should talk about on a week-to-week basis, but I don't think it's a show that y'all are into. But
actually,
that's my take.
I vote back burner this one too. Or I can talk about it. I think it's pretty. I think maybe I don't know if I can talk about it on the pod, but like it's cute.
It's cute.
It's very cute.
I love the delusion.
The characters are round and funny, and her assistant is kind of like this dry tsundere.
Absolutely.
She's like a dry tsundere that's really sweet. And I like when they start working with that really good person from the internet. Oh, yeah. And they're like, yo, let's like ask them. She's like, I'm gonna ask them to do like a couple like just example things, see what their level is. And then she's like, oh, snap, all right. Yeah. He really liked that. It's the animator from One Punch Man. And then my only problem with it is I wish I appreciated shoujo manga. Therefore, I could understand if like, oh dang, that's some good shoujo paneling, or this is looking like a cute story, because it's like with shoujo, like the purpose of it is to make it cute. I don't like understand how to appeal to young girls. Like I understand how to appeal to young boys. Like this panel, sick punch, like sick fight. Okay. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Sick character design, intricate story, but I don't really know what appeals to shoujo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, like, she definitely there's like some lesbian love for her boss.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. I can see there's some Yuri under. I can see there's some Yuri. There's definitely some Yuri undertones, but I'm not mad at that because I would say like
you can live with it.
I can live with it because it's not overt, but also
it's
because
not vulgar. It's not vulgar.
It's not vulgar, but then also I feel like that like soft Yuri like content isn't as popular as the other. It doesn't. You don't see it that much often.
Sure.
And I feel like if they're gonna do it with this show, I feel like it's at a right pace for them to do it. And I feel like it makes sense. So, yeah, so I'm just like, all right. So, I'm not mad at it. So, I was like, all right.
Okay. So, I had a feeling you two would like this show.
It was on my list. So, yeah. Okay.
The reason why I was laughing... Mm-hmm. It's because everything you said, you don't even remember. You said the same thing about Kodama. Deadlines. You were bringing up working. You brought all these things up about Kodama.
Yeah, but then we found out how much of a slob she was, but she can't do this here.
We're going to watch Kodama.
Nana can't do this because people work and live and work in her workspace.
Sure.
Like where she lives.
Okay, why do they live in the office?
I don't know. I feel like
she's like, you say she's not struggling anymore, but she's living in her office.
I say she's not as struggling. I mean, but look, before
did it say that in the official synopsis?
No, they don't. I
thought like she's still struggling.
I know they don't mention anything about her.
She's still getting it out the mud.
Look, they don't mention anything about her struggling. I said that. I was just
figured this is the life of animators. You know, we see signs of it in modern day where they they sleep under their desks. You know, they live in offices in real life. So I took it. I don't know. Maybe we'll see her home. But as of
I think this her home.
But we are sure this is her home.
I feel like this her home because she never leaves. I know Mizuki leaves, but she never leaves except for that one time.
They both slept there together.
That one time because the deadline was like very important.
Right.
So
I'm just treating this like the opposite of what's that show?
My Senpai's Annoying.
No, the one with the big cat.
The Masterful Cat is always depressed. Now, that's a good show.
So I'm just taking it as the opposite, where they wouldn't show her at work.
Yeah.
Because we were getting his day.
Yeah.
So I'm treating it as.
Well, his day was more interesting.
But I'm saying I'm treating this as she has a home, she's so immersed in her work, we're getting this
Justin,
this
I think
view.
This is her
I
home.
think by the end of this we will see her home.
No, this her home. We'll see Mizuki's home.
Needless to say...
Wait, it's called Mangaka's Weirdly Wonderful Workplace.
Yes.
Right.
So,
workplace.
I'm telling you.
Well, that's a big question. Is this work from home?
This is her working from home. This is her working from home.
Now, I feel like this is... It's pushing it.
Okay.
So we'll give it the next. I feel like the next 3 are going to make or break this.
I will say I don't like that one chump. I'll get the votes. I'll even put his name in there myself. He was a little too smug for me. When Kaede's lame co-worker, he had the glasses. I don't even think we get a name. But I don't appreciate him. I feel like he's going to be a problem later.
I didn't think of anyone on the show for the I Can't Stand vote.
I can't stand him already. He was talking trash.
And he was just being like backhandedly nice.
Yeah, okay.
It was awful.
Sounds like no votes for that.
Yeah, it's like a back burner.
So, with that being said, the next 3 episodes, we'll discuss it again and let's see what happens.
Okay. Alright, Keoni, it's on you.
Okay.
If you need time, I can go.
He's always ready.
Kia, I almost want you to do this.
Oh.
Okay.
Let's see. Do you want to do 99 Gacha or should I talk about 99 Gacha?
Listen, I got notes regardless, so it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's hear these notes.
Snap.
I mean, can I say some things I'm requesting?
Sure.
I want.
Also, this is the wrong
you.
choice, by the way.
Oh, it's the wrong choice. Okay.
Justin.
Yes.
I want you to talk about a wild new boss appears. I want you to introduce that one.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Alright. That is also the. Okay, got it.
And I want to do what's it called? I'm gonna say.
So wait, are you not doing my gift level 999 Unlimited Gacha?
No, I'm gonna do the Banished Court Magician.
Okay, well,
that's what you're doing now.
Now I'm gonna do the Banished Court Magician.
Okay.
Take me a moment.
All
I
right.
just gotta pull it up.
Okay.
I just gotta get.
You have made awful choices, by the way, but go on. Okay, let's go. Well,
I'm like, you should choose the weak manga first. The weak.
Correct. This is why this is in the wrong order. But go ahead.
What are you talking about? This monster was eating me with weak.
Yes.
I started with something that's weak.
Yes, it progresses into the best. It is okay. In the beginning, you were right. And every now and again, just like the Yellow Brick Road, Dorothy makes some mistakes. So go ahead.
Dorothy makes some mistakes?
I didn't realize you were selling to the Wizard of Oz.
Oh my god.
I saw a commercial for that new Wicked.
Well, that's different.
Well, I haven't watched the first one, but go ahead.
I assume I already yes.
Okay,
right.
the Banished Court Magician.
The Banished Court Magician
aims to become the strongest. I feel like it's important that
the Banished Court Magician aims to become the strongest. Okay, so first of all, this is a story about a young, promising boy who has a sick, white-haired sensei. Because once the sensei got white hair, you already know he throw them hands, he do that thing.
Sure.
He learns under his sensei why? Because I'm not gonna do this long ass.
Wait. Side note: are you under the impression everyone with white hair is just sick?
No, but like if they are sensei, if they have white hair and they are sensei, then they are sick. Okay. You got Gojo, you got Kakashi. Even the sensei in the Banished Court Magician, he's tight. He liked that.
Okay.
I
was just asking. I was curious.
It is.
Okay. Anyways. So, his final lesson from his sensei is don't become a court musician. And he's like, you know what? To honor my sensei and clear his name, I'm going to become a court magician.
I hated that.
And then the first thing he does, he gets banished because he's not even able to live up to his freaking potential because of how they treat him. He chose to get discriminated against. Right. I actually have multiple notes on this because I had to rewatch the third episode multiple times.
Okay.
I was like,
but is that your synopsis?
No, that's my synopsis.
Alright, so suddenly, because I know how passionate we are all about it, so I just want to make sure.
Oh, you're passionate about this, AJ?
I think we're passionate to talk about it. I'm just saying, we're all very, because you said you have notes and that you were about to go somewhere.
Yeah.
So suddenly, Alec, a court magician who had joined the Crown Prince's party to help him conquer dungeons, was banished from the party. And not just the party, but the Crown Prince's harassment has banished him from the royal palace as well. And a friend from the Magic Academy approached Alex, who was at his wit's end. Basically, the person's like, hey, do you want to try to conquer the dungeon with us again? And together with his friends he used to party with, Alec begins his second journey in life. This is the adventure story of a former court magician who had been abandoned.
Okay, your notes.
Main character is OP trash.
Overpowered trash.
I mean, look, I don't.
He's like both OP and trash at the same time. Like he's pretty strong, but he does take his L's.
Okay.
He's just out here taking L's because he's just like, can I try or not? Should I try?
Well, he's getting back in the groove.
I think
he's like, I'm getting back in the groove.
I don't feel sorry for him at all. No.
Okay.
And I feel like OP but trash is correct because at the end of the day, he didn't have to become a court magician.
Well, you said OP
he didn't want to listen, and so he's only like hesitant about like, oh, should I try? Because he lost all his confidence by working with under this trash prince who should go into the book. But I'm just like,
I'm not against
I have
that.
here in the notes, I prefer Isekai Gatherer's MC over this guy because they kind of look similar.
yes.
Okay.
There are similarities. But yeah, so I'm just like, I don't feel sorry for him. I feel like it's like a little bit pulling of teeth for me to watch him like move. I'm more down for him and like his party of his like old party than for him.
Sure. Lasting
and,
period.
Like, yes, absolutely. That's the name of the group. I mean, if I'm going to continue to watch the show, it's not for the main cat. It's not for Alec. I don't ever think he's going to redeem himself because like you should have listened the first time around. I will say
he's already redeemed himself.
No, he hasn't. I also think it's really weird that Eldos just randomly came to this boy that was like fishing on a lake to be out like, hey, do you want to learn?
No,
magic?
that makes sense because he
already tells us. No, go ahead.
Eldos had.
He told us at the very end.
He's paying off a debt.
Right.
He has debt.
We're told this in our first episode.
No,
Episode
at
1.
the very end.
I love how bad you're getting. I love it.
Well, no, because I'm just like when we first meet him, that's what I'm saying. That's suspicious. I was like, okay, we're just minding our own business, and this random man's like, hey, do you want to learn magic? I'm just like stranger danger. But I was like, it's fine. But I was like, from the get go, he never listened. I'm just committed to watching the show for the prince and that girl in his party to get their just desserts.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, I have a couple more notes.
Yes, please
Wait,
no.
Please
go.
Titties are quite big in this anime considering it's not isekai or harem. Might as well be isekai though.
Wait, what? Whose?
What's it called? The white-haired girls. Glad the main female character does not have an oversized chest.
No, she doesn't.
What's it called?
I mean, Carisha
These homie, I
no
watched
one
it both
does.
in sub and dub. For some reason, I was kind of going back and forth.
Okay.
And their voices are pretty hard in Japanese. The voices are way good in Japanese. I was like, dang, actually, the voice actors, it's not their fault. Definitely not the voice actors' fault. The animation, meh. The reason, like the motivation for overcoming his challenges, weak.
Yes.
And yeah, just everybody is flat as the Midwest.
Okay.
I mean, that's crazy because
Jeez,
we're from the Midwest, but where in the Midwest are you referring to?
Like
just the
Indiana.
Midwest.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I was going to say Michigan. I was like, we have an upper and lower peninsula, so I will not stand for that. Okay. I'm not mad at that. Justin, your notes, because you seem to be like at your wits' end from what we talked about.
I'm just so confused.
What are you confused about?
First of all, so a lot of things when I attack, like once I get to know you in your anime background more, Keoni, I will use your own animes against you. And
I will use your own animes against you. I know you love.
Don't use me as an example.
So with that, I wasn't going to use a certain anime until someone wanted to say, little kids and stranger danger. That's coming a lot from Buddy Daddies. Okay, thank you. Anyway,
I already spoke to you about Buddy Daddies. Anyway. I thought you were gonna say a sentence of a bookworm because I was gonna be like, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
There's plenty of examples, exactly.
But it wasn't in the first.
I'm sorry to tell you.
5 minutes.
First of all, the fact that we almost immediately in the first episode figure out because they do a good job of actual pacing
exposition.
Right, we're told. It's a favor to his late mother. So, I don't want to hear that nonsense.
I'm just telling you, I wrote notes in real time, Justin. So that's it.
You might as well just start with why this anime is good.
So.
I said I'm going to keep watching it.
All I'm saying Well, the fact that you said real time is pretty bold. Because my notes go, this eldest, one blue eye, one red eye, meets a lad named Alec, because he goes and greets him and says, "Hey lad, would you like to learn magic?"
I didn't think that was weird.
Me neither.
I did.
I
was like, who is this?
Eldest.
He's got heterochromia. Obviously, he's about this magical stuff.
Eldest taught Alec
knew it was a
magic.
I know from the name of the show, Banished Court Magician. I knew we were going.
Eldest taught Alec magic as a favor to his late mother. Yes. This is the order that I'm writing. So we learned it pretty quick.
In my notes, I was like, "Oh, I'm glad to know that why it came." But don't be mad at me just because I thought it was suspicious.
It can't. Okay, regardless.
But you know what?
I do agree with what you guys are saying in reference. I know how hard you on people who don't listen, and I see you picked up the same because I'm also there. When we are literally told, Alec told us not to become a court magician. He did it anyway. I get it. And when we got banished at the dungeon, you know what? That's when I put, okay, we want to be fired? Fine. Grand opening, grand closing. I was like, hey, we don't need to go ahead, help this kid at all. The fact that he went ahead and wrote notes for him, doing all this stuff, I was like, we're doing too much.
I wouldn't have did nothing.
And then part of me was like, real talk, we should be killing this party while we're in this dungeon. Then it would just came out as an accident. But regardless,
what happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon.
We did go ahead. Alec joins his old party, lasting period. I get more involved with them. We find out these 4 were the top 4 students of that class.
Yes.
They have a little.
None of them are interesting.
Okay.
No quirks. No quirks. We got the studious main girl with the red hair, who does support magic and is extremely supportive as a friend, and essentially has nothing interesting going on except that she really missed her homeboy while he was gone, and she stayed with the main homies and they held it down, and she's the leader somehow. We got his overcocky other homeboy who's essentially like got a spear and does his thing, but again, nothing really interesting going on. No real nothing fun about his personality besides the fact that he's obviously the dumb one. And then we got the white, and that he and the white-haired girl essentially have a lot of chemistry because they both hate on each other. She has a double F, and
she seems cool,
and she shoots arrows that make magic circles. That's so great.
Actually, not even. I'm actually gonna. I would say. I don't agree because I think their party is interesting because of the makeup of their party. Because we have the fact that she's a mage, Carissa is a mage, and she's also able to. She also does archery, so we have a dual component.
And he's just.
They all are mages. They all went to magic school.
But no, I'm just saying because normally when you see parties, you're expecting to see someone who's the shield or more of a traditional role, but we're not seeing that with
the prince, how he had that one tank.
Right, and I'm just but I mean I think it's also cool Rain, who's the dumb one, I guess, in Keoni's words, he's also serving as a tank, but then also as the main offense. So I think it's really cool how they've been able to navigate and succeed, considering that's not what your traditional successful party would be. So I was just all right, I was y'all.
They were just the top people from magic school. Made a party.
Legendary top, because they went all the way. They set a new record 4 years ago.
Oh
they
yeah,
made it to 68
that was funny. They're that party again.
And let's not forget, they almost missed graduation. That was cool, Keoni. I don't care what's happening.
That was cool. They almost missed graduation, but we made it just in time. Let's eat, guys.
We made it just in time. We got our banner, our witty banter with the teacher, the sensei. You love senseis.
I feel like that's
I do.
I feel like that's the principle.
But no. To me, the only real interesting thing was, basically, slowly but surely, everyone starts to figure it out, what he's been doing these last few years. He's had to dumb down his abilities to meet the requirements of the prince. We find out from, I feel like for some reason you might like Loki. Is that his name?
Loki, that character that gives him a sword?
Yeah. But we find out from him, if you casting 3 spells means you're pretty good. 5 spells means you're a genius. And then we find out Alec can actually cast 20. was like, oh, okay, got it. So
they're just power scaling him. He's only tight because you got some third party power scaling this guy.
I mean, this third party is a menace to society, apparently.
But yeah, but no. Other than just the fact checking on some of this outlandish stuff, I don't actually feel like this should be a show that we discuss every week.
Okay, so we're dropping it?
You're backburnering it for sure and gonna finish it.
So you're dropping it? We're dropping it?
I don't know if I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Alright, so we talked about 4 shows.
I'm gonna drop
we're
it.
saying no. Alright,
Recommended drop. I recommended drop. But okay, you're saying that I chose something wrong because like we're supposed to do the week animes first. Yes. But I was like, this was a week guy and we dropped it.
Alright, Justin, it's your turn, man.
Stuff to go. Okay, like case in point. Okay, let me
give us another one.
Let me show you how this is supposed to be done. Okay.
Let me show you how this is done. Let me show you how this is done. Let me show you how you rip apart an anime.
No, we've gotten past the worst of the worst.
Have we?
Oh gosh. Apparently not.
I'm staying over here.
So
we're still in the woods.
Yeah, we're there. Okay, so like a show can be weak in reference to delivery on a podcast, but it can be good. Like case in point, Campfire Cooking is good. It's a great show.
Incredible. That's not weak at all.
Yet, is it something every month or every get together we should be discussing when it's rinse repeat? It's us find. It's us do missions, we defeat creatures, we sell them to the guild, we get their meat, and we make cuisine.
Yes, we do, because we want to see this boy. We want to see this boy get paper. Every time this, like, you know how I was talking about how animes can be fun?
Sure.
Like, when I see the girls from Touring the Apocalypse ride around, I can tell it's supposed to be fun, but it's not fun. Okay. When Homeboy from Campfire Cooking goes off and gets a new stove, he got the new burners, he got the new magic. When he goes and like cooks up the Earth Dragon, we got this other homeboy who's obviously really important. Leader of the guild, obsessed.
Safe.
It's too late. You did this, so we're talking.
You feel like Key's really on this.
Seeded into this project.
That's crazy. You basically just did it. Fine, choose it. Choose your show then. It's your turn.
Choose your show. You brought up Campfire Cooking.
Listen, we can count. Then let's keep going. We can do Campfire.
No. You said you're going to show Keoni how it's done. So why would you bring up Campfire Cooking when we've talked on the pod on a week by week basis for season 1? That's crazy.
Okay, just like how we talk week by week. No. We're here. We're here. Just like how we talked week by week.
So this show doesn't count.
Vending machine, right? Okay. No. Now, but guess what? What was the only?
Did you recommend Vending Machine?
No. Hold on. So, with that being said, for season 2, what were we thinking? What more can they do? It's a vending machine. So, I will do Campfire Cooking.
That's crazy, though. That's logic, though.
The reasoning. I had to set the stage.
Bad.
Let me hear.
The reasoning, after watching a good, successful season 1 with these goddesses, was what more can we do? Are we just going to cook food again and give offerings to these goddesses? This is why I had it written down in this order. And then as I started to watch it, it won me over. Because I'm like, okay, we're introducing 2 new gods. So I was like, okay, we got a new dragon.
Shout out. He's sassy.
You know, I was gonna say he's got some tongue in cheek about him.
He's got more personality than anybody we've seen in like the first 3 animes we discussed.
We've talked 4.
Talked 4.
Okay.
Prove me wrong.
I mean, you're giving this dragon some mad respect right now. Dora-chan, right? Dora-chan. Even though Dora wanted a different, cooler name. But my synopsis, I guess. This.
It's already happened. You already gave it.
Cool.
You gave it already.
Got it. Sounds good. I mean, we can try. My breakdown of this. Okay, we meet Dora. This dragon wants a cooler name. We meet a guild master. Of course, the guild master is requesting Mokuda, and I'm like, okay, once again. Not sure how this season is going to be different. Guildmaster in this town is some dude named Rodolfo. But once again, we go places. Guildmasters are requesting our aid. We're gonna go ahead and help them out. Honestly, one of the things I was most mad about, I was like, oh my God, what about the offerings? It has been 2 episodes and we have not given these offerings.
Yo, I was so nervous. I was like,
I hope they take your stuff from you. Then we go ahead, we meet this elf who's a guildmaster at another town. The elf, is he supposed to be
Ratchet?
Is the elf Ratchet?
Yes, he is.
Okay, I never really know what Ratchet means, so I have to ask. Okay,
he's definitely Ratchet just because he has like no class when it comes to something that excites him.
Absolutely.
We finally go ahead and we eat this earth dragon meat that we've had since season 1.
It's about time.
And we are then provided additional blessings from this blacksmith god, and then there's a god of war. Once again, Mokuda is ticking me off. It's like he is of this. He's here. We are here now.
Yes.
Okay, you are of this world.
Yeah.
Yet you are constantly refusing stuff. Like I'm sorry.
We're here now.
So the fact that he is denying blessings from a blacksmith, and at least we find out, he wasn't really compatible with the blacksmith stuff anyway. But we're denying blessings from the god of war when you are surrounded by creatures all the time. You're going to have to fight for yourself.
That's his bit. That is his bit.
I don't like it.
Look, I feel, you know what? I love this show. It's a good time. I just got excited the whole time. I'm loving all the characters.
I like the stove.
We have a new...
Why didn't we make a stove?
It's not for us.
Because he saw one on sale. He's up.
We don't
He's got bread.
We don't need...
So we should just spend it?
I got money to blow. I'm getting it in.
You could probably make a better stove.
No.
All over your skin.
Listen.
I got money to blow.
He can't with all the items that we sell.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying,
Justin,
Justin,
I love to see my brother get rich.
Listen.
He be acting like he poor.
Yeah, I know. I love to see a brother get rich and act like he's poor.
Look. It's not for us to do everything, okay? Our thing is to campfire cook in this world. He's not trying to be a fighter. He's been clear about that since season 1. I'm not mad at that. That's why he's a tamer, whether he wants to realize it or not. And this is how he's moving in that way. He's making sure his familiars, the things that he tames, are strong enough. And that's what happens. And that's their job. So I'm not mad at that. I think it's great. It's a good time for everybody. It's a good time for
Sui.
It is. I'm always team Sui every day. I'm like,
Sui wants to go pew 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 and he won't let him.
Yeah.
So it ain't a good time for Sui.
No, it is, because now Sui is able to is a blacksmith as well. It's gonna happen. And if anything, it's not his fault, it's Fal's fault for taking all of the prey anyway. So he needs to learn how to share. And that was brought up, so don't act like it was just...
He don't even want Sui fighting sometimes, regardless.
Dude, Sui's obviously genius.
I mean, we talked about this before. I love Sui, how they're continue to raise the level of what is a slime. And so I'm like, this is great.
I love a good slime.
Me too. I think
it's
great.
It's a consensus. We keep going with this.
Absolutely. It's a
We're
great
definitely
show.
going to keep going with
Campfire. Sure, yeah.
And I'm also...
So that was not a great example of, how we're not going to continue a show.
No, it's not. It wasn't about not continuing the show.
I'm just going to also...
It's like you said, we're still in the woods, but I can't wait to hear some of this stuff.
What are you talking about? Is it my turn? Oh, yeah.
Sure.
All right, so let me get us back on track.
Okay.
Because we definitely took a turn.
Let me hear this Gashika thing.
Are you going... geez, can I choose a show?
Choose.
Of my own volition?
Choose.
Oh, my gosh.
Choose.
I'm going to go...
So I choose Jim.
I love it.
I just thought of truly, 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 truly outrageous Jim. Anyways, because I actually want to go in on that one show. But I kind of...
What one show?
Darn it. Wait for it, because I gotta see where my notes are.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna let's gonna get back on track by Justin telling me that I chose the wrong show. So that's what I mean. Okay. So something that we're familiar with, what we know. Hero without a class, who even needs skills.
Oh my god. Okay, wait, Justin.
Let's go.
Was this a good anime? Just answer the question, yes or no.
I don't know. Okay.
You don't know?
So here's my thing.
I'm confused to see.
I don't know.
Here's my thing.
I want to see.
First, give us the synopsis. Give us the synopsis.
Okay, so my synopsis is basically what happened. It's like, it's your classic.
Classic. Okay.
It's your classic. I'm trying to say this without going there. It's it's like a classic Asta situation, I suppose. Like
what?
It is.
I think there's different reasons.
Hold on, that's fine. But okay, I'll even back it up. Fine. So basically, you're in a world where the main character does not have a class. They don't have any powers of any kind, apparently. And
this is not an isekai.
This is not an isekai. And so,
he's of this world.
Since he doesn't have, this person is of the world. Okay. He doesn't have any skills. He had this huge ceremony, like everyone in town, and when he turns 10, that's when he's supposed to be bestowed his class or gifts or whatever. He has none.
Like Asta.
Right, and so, then, but the main character, he's not bothered by it. He's like, it's fine. Everyone's all in the upper, like, oh my gosh. He's like, y'all, it's not that deep. He's like, it's whatever. And he basically is the son of two of the strongest people in the village. The Sword Princess and the Magic King, because those are like their classes. And his sister apparently has a good class, but we don't know what it is. And that works my nerves.
Is this the synopsis? Or
yes, this is the synopsis. It's not the notes. But, so he basically just like, he travels, he makes peace with the fact that he doesn't have a class. And he just like, he's like, he trains and does what he needs to do. And he's like, I'm just going to live life as a classless person and keep it moving.
Okay.
I feel like you missed a couple things, but it's okay.
This is just a brief synopsis.
All right, now read the real synopsis.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be even less than that. Okay.
It's going to be even less.
Classes are given at the age of 10, and the presence or absence of skills greatly affects life. Arl, the son of Sword Princess Farah and Magic King Leon, has been branded as classless. But even without a job or skills, Arl believes he can persevere through effort. That is the synopsis.
Okay,
that's great.
Even less. Alright, anyways, so this show, I'm not mad at this show. I would be down to keep watching the show. Because I just have questions. But, and there are people in this show already who I want to put in the book. But, yeah, like those kids, those punks, those true punks. I was like, who are they? They're just like, oh yeah, we're stronger than you. And I'm just like,
kids at the practice field.
Right, and we find out they're like a year older than us, and I'm just like, of course you've had more time to practice with your skills, so don't act like you're this powerful person. So it was just like very, talking about classless. These kids had no class. But anyways, yeah, I don't know what skill his sister has. She's up here saying, like, she's going to make the world a better place. I'm like, why is there this huge hype up about, like, what is her thing? Cause
she's going to make it so he has a comfortable life all the time.
But I'm just like, what could she do? I was like, what does she have? And they're from...
The fact that is your biggest question.
It's my biggest question.
I let that thing go out. In 1 ear, out the other.
No, it's not, because like if the mom is like has one of the top ranking skills or class,
Sword Princess,
and so does the father, and then the older sister is like, I'm gonna make it so that everything's gonna be a better place. We don't hear anything about it. I'm just like, that's crazy.
She's just looking out for her life.
I don't think so. I'm just like, she has too much confidence, and I don't know what that class is.
I just like how he's unbothered. He's just like, I'm gonna have to Rock Lee and thug this one out. Right?
Absolutely.
Like he's like, life's hard. But really, I can copy people's skills. That's the thing. And it's kind of funny because it's called Hero Without a Class, who even needs skills.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he obviously can do skills.
Right, and I feel like his thing is... The
thing is, for him, I will say this, it is harder for him to do the skills and learn them because, and the people say, when they do skills, it's like, my body moves on its own. I just did the skill. And then for him, he has to actually do the skill.
I just feel like the priest or whatever, I feel like he didn't have, like, a high enough, what's the word?
Appraisal skill.
Are you? So you're both are under the impression that
done.
his class. Go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, so I'm just like, yeah, I feel like the priest doesn't have a high enough appraisal skill, so I feel like he actually he actually does have a class. He does, and I do appreciate the fact that he's nonchalant about it. But I will say,
he's strong.
He's strong, but he's modest and humble about it. And anyways, but the thing about the show where I feel like I might stop watching is when we meet the two other people and we leave town and we end up joining our mother's previous guild, Dragon Fang. I feel like this is where the fall from grace and the annoyance is going to come up for me. So I'm not a fan of Lilia. I'm not really a fan of Reina either. I'm just like, who are these people? And like the guild master is...
Well, we've known Reina the entire time.
I
know. I never liked them then either. I'm just saying, I'm being very consistent. Like, I'm just saying, like, now that we're in this town, I don't really have much space for this 3-man party. And
I would like to know why the former guild master's arm got cut off.
Yes, he is.
Apparently because of Jorf, Golf, whatever his name is.
Somebody.
I mean, no, that's like an episode 4 thing, probably.
No, we're introduced to...
Yeah, but why did his arm get cut off?
No, we don't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's the only thing
we only know that they have an intense issue with him. So I'm like, how do these things go?
Put it past
and Homeboy hasn't even mentioned, like, my mom is this person.
Nor does he have to.
I don't think...
Well, obviously, we gotta, like, that's the reason is, like, because the hype would already be there.
I don't even know that. But I'm just saying, like, I'm a little hesitant to see what's going to happen next just from, like, how they're setting the stage with these two. I'm not as excited.
The animation's quite low budget.
Yes. But go ahead, Justin.
Go ahead.
No, Justin, you were... I cut you off because I told you I wasn't...
Oh, yeah, you cut me off just so you can be the one to mention what you think the class is? Like, that was such breaking news.
No, Justin, it was called...
I just had a theory based off of what you both were saying, but you felt the need to cut me off just so you can state it.
No, Justin, I was cutting you off because you cut me off and I was finishing my point.
An eye for an eye makes the whole world blind.
It does, but yes. So there you go.
And with that being said, Keoni, I would like to hear the rest of your thoughts on it because the only reason I had chimed in is because Keoni was talking, and clearly it wasn't a problem that Keoni cut you off.
Y'all both cut me off.
Okay, so with that being said,
it's fine.
Go ahead, Keoni.
It's fine.
Other than the low budget
animation,
this is very interesting. We are learning a lot about you. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a critic.
No. So we have people who are brutes. We have people, apparently it's got to be aesthetically appealing to Keoni's eyes. It's got to be beautiful or gorgeous for it to make a certain criteria.
I mean, it's got to be either gorgeous or it's got to have really compelling plot or it's got to have really awesome vibes, and I think most anime can't do all three.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't. Apothecary Diaries is an extremely way.
But Apothecary Diaries could almost be considered S-class.
I'm just telling you a
what do you think?
anime who's done it well. That's
or like even Mushoku Tensei, S-class.
There's good vibes in it?
There are good vibes. In the beginning.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
In the beginning there are good vibes, but he's a child when Baby Rudy is.
Okay.
You know you like Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah, there's also good vibes in Apothecary Diaries.
I
mean, there's hijinks.
There's fun vibes.
There's fun vibes.
There are vibes. I
don't know how much good vibes there are. She clearly hates the guy.
Fun vibes.
Okay.
Vibes that make it fun.
I'm just saying. Well, okay. So
or compelling.
Look, all I'm saying is Apothecary Diaries is one of the most recent shows who's done all three.
Yeah, but like you can't most anime can't.
But I'm saying consistently throughout its entire.
Most anime cannot. I think would you agree with this?
Sure, most anime cannot. So, does an anime have to have all?
But if an anime can't do two, it's destined to get a little beat up by me.
Got it.
That's what I'm saying. I guess most anime can't do all three. If an anime can't even do two, then
fighters to your corner. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think hero without a class. You know what? The main character does bring a vibe of swag with him, and he's kind of he is a little cocky because he's nonchalant, but he's just the girl who is also his training buddy, he was like, "Yo, if you're gonna give me a hug, take off your armor first."
Right.
Such crazy work.
I feel like that was.
He's a dog.
I feel like I was like, who is this for? I was like, I didn't need.
I like how he's like, my mama taught me. Yeah. My mama taught me all these skills. He's like, if y'all cannot hit as hard as my mom. Essentially, like none of y'all are even close.
Right.
He's like, I've been training with my mama.
It just also seems like Lilia. That is the what am I looking for? She's the comic relief. Like, you don't need to, like, like, the tournament is starting. Lilia has no intentions of fighting. She's just like, yet.
I think Lilia could maybe be strong as hell.
It may be, but guess what? Misinformation. You're so worried about his sister that we barely meet. This is where we are now. And why are you in charge, Lilia? What? You use a rapier. How strong are you really? And then all of a sudden, she went ahead and she power classed everybody. And apparently she thinks she's B rank. Like, why don't you want to know more information about Lilia? What's going on? Yeah.
What do you think? Are you interested in more information?
I'll tell you what I'm interested in. Okay? To me, this show it's giving you just a bit, just a taste, okay? Because I can tell when real shows got a plan of world building, okay? It's giving you just a taste, and you're just like how you're curious about the mom is a sword princess, but she's the one training us, Maybe his skill is like a mimic skill, but it also seems like you brought up Brock Lee, it also seems like just hard work and perseverance, because we're finding out when people have skills, then they go ahead, when they have a class, then they learn certain skills. And all he's saying is, hey, if I keep watching your skill, I'll be able to learn it. We don't know anything. I don't know nothing about this dad. All I know is the mom is a sword princess. What is the dad doing? Why are we out in the boonies? What's going on? Why don't you want to know that information? I'm confused. So
I'm not confused.
I'm gonna say, keep going.
I'm just saying we get tons of stuff.
What's your notes say?
You know what? This is why this is incorrect. You want to see why? Full page. We got notes.
We got notes.
We got notes. Not this small stuff. You guys are crazy.
I mean, look.
We just get tons of information.
You
can write. What about episode 2? When we go ahead, we want to go to the City of Swords. You know why? Because we have no class. We've been training with our mom, the sword princess.
Yeah,
so we want to go.
And then the first thing we do is we literally body a bunch of orcs when a bunch of advanced swords people didn't even want to go fight them.
Yes, and then
what does that show you? That he's already stronger than 99% of the population.
He's already, because he's training with his mom.
Because he's literally like, I've been training with the S class, so literally my standard at S class.
Right.
And none of y'all like my mama. And then also we get to episode 3, and he literally bodies it in time. They're like, okay, here's some they do give you stats, they do power scale, they give you information, but why do I care about this information?
It's necessary.
Like, for example, like the A ranks are only around 4% of the population, because there's 500 and there's 20 A ranks. Okay. 1% is 5, so 5 times 4 is 20. So 4% of the population is A ranks. And he beats 5 A ranks in a row, which means he essentially just beat, like, part of, like, the top of the population, essentially. And he beat 5 of them, and one of them seemed a little mythical, like the samurai dude. So
yeah, he was dope.
His swag was dope. He honestly didn't do anything. There was no sick animation.
Yeah,
his swag was dope. His character design was tight.
You skipped the stagecoach. This stagecoach, this is what he does for living. He was like, I was like, yo, this
that guy, he's like, I'm a legendary sword. Like, he's like IS class.
I was like, "What? Yo, this dude is way too knowledgeable." You know, he was like, "How's he doing all these moves?" And he was like, "Yo, you're not a regular stagecoach." You know, and you know, like, "Yo, thank you for letting us know." And he even said it. Yo, I can do that for a living. You know, because he's not expecting to go far, but he's got some sword skill. He's like, "Yo, I can just."
His mind's being open to the. He's like, oh, I could also do riding a coach as a skill, and he's like, his mind is being open. But you know what? I'm like, who even needs skills like that in the name? There's gotta be some kind of philosophical thing. I'm gonna call this at the end. I'm just like, can I skip to voting?
Yeah,
because I'm just gonna say let's give this 3 more episodes.
I never said I wasn't gonna drop the show. I already knew we were gonna watch it. My only, like I said before, like. It's going to be hard for me to watch this show because of how they're moving through with Reina and Lilia. And they gave us a good, like, foreshadowing moment in the arena. Yes, I was also doing the same cheer of, like, 2 more. But I was like, they're already showing us that even though we have Lilia and Reina who are listed as like B ranked,
sure, they're
already putting them in the back burner to serve as supporting characters to him. And I was like, I'm tired of seeing that same trope. So I'm just like, it's going to be difficult for me to constantly watch this when I know that they have the capability of having like stronger female lead characters in these shows because his mom is the sword princess. So you can't just start off by being like, cool, we're doing this, but then you're going to team us up with these 2 girls who are much stronger than him. But yet you're not even giving us that opportunity right now, because like he's also curious about like, I want to fight fairly with y'all, right? With the sparring matches, but you're already showing me that you're not gonna give me that. You're not gonna give.
Because he's much stronger than them.
Right, but you're not going to give me these Lilia moments because you've already changed her. No matter if she can power scale or, like, suss people out, you already put her in a position to be a cheerleader.
Have you guys ever seen
that? So that's why I'm not as excited to watch this show. I'm not saying that it's not going to be a good show. Like, I stand for the main character. I like his nonchalantness. I love the fact that he's able to, like, train with his mom and he's like, that's who she is. But I'm just like, I don't want to keep watching these same shonen or like these things because I'm just like, yeah, I can't keep watching the show just for the main character. I want to be able to watch a show where it has like a good supporting cast, but don't throw me in there when you have like these 2 people who can clearly go.
They're being set up to be his harem.
Right, and I'm just like, I don't have time for that. So like, even though you guys are like, oh yeah, that was really classy about, or like that was really cool about him being like, if you're gonna give me a hug, like do it with your armor off. I'm just like, that just takes it down of like who she is and what her character development is and where she's trying to go.
It's so true.
So that's why I was like, that's why I'm not as excited. I'm going to keep watching this show because it has strong points and has strong moments. I don't trust Georg. I want to put him in the book immediately. And I also want to put that one chump who didn't let us in into that guild. But I'm just like, yeah. So I'm just like, I'm not as excited about this show. I think it has the potential to go there.
Okay.
So that's all I got.
Everything that, like, okay, I want to say this. Everything that we are not continuing, I'd give a D or an F.
Okay.
For this, solid C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen. All right. Let me just try to pace myself here. Okay. I'm okay with the C. And I know what you're looking for. Okay? You're looking for the My Hero Academia.
No. I'm looking for greatness.
I was gonna say animation. Okay, you
No. Cause I like some. Have you ever seen the Astra Score?
Yeah.
This guy kind of is giving Astra Score. He's kind of got the swag of the dude from the Astro War because the guy's like literally, except that guy only has one power and it's to focus everything he's got into 1 second.
But you said you don't like the animation.
For Astro War was great animation.
But we're talking about this.
For this, I did not love the animation. It was just not super.
And you also brought up the fight with the samurai. You said you didn't like the fight scene.
It was okay, but I was like, I always say this: the animation is okay. The story, the vibes are actually pretty good. The vibes are pretty decent. The story is pretty decent. So I would give all 3 a C. And that's why this becomes a solid C.
We aren't going to talk about it yet because it's much further down the line.
Yeah.
did you like the fight sequence between All Might and All For One?
I'm not talking about that
right now. No, it doesn't matter. Did you like the fight scene?
It was decent. It was good.
Okay. Did you like the animation from it?
Because
I'm only bringing up current season fight scenes.
I mean, that is probably one of the more peak fight scenes from this entire season. Okay. Would you agree with that statement?
I agree, and I was saying I know what you want.
But no, I'm not gonna. It's not only about animation because I also like a very compelling story. It's just like this is not like Hero Class. This is not a
no. This isn't about that because it's like you said. One of the talking points was you brought up its animation and how it's animated. All I wanted to do was bring up a good animation, and I'm saying it's not that. In reference to what you said, Jakia, the fact that you went ahead and explained it, I think you added way too many sentences. But the fact that you went ahead and explained how. Getting to the core of it, that you didn't want to see that trope, and then you went into that detail, that makes a lot more sense about what was going to keep you going. Because how it ended, and hey, maybe that was partially me or Keoni cutting you off, but when you mentioned, but it sounded like if you were writing a sentence, when you talked about these two girls are going to work your nerve and you're not going to be able to keep going, it seemed like it was a period after. And so if I knew the rest of it, that you kind of going over the details on how you can see this being an issue. Like you guys said, it's on the edge for me as well. I think 3 more episodes, I'll see what I want out of it, and it'll let me know, are we going somewhere or not?
Like, is it, like, world building is, like, a part of a compelling story. They're building a world that is just essentially uninteresting for a magical world. Would you agree, Jakia?
I mean, it's an unpopular opinion. I don't think they're building anything.
Not an unpopular opinion. I feel like that's what it is.
I mean, like I said, like I felt like we were gonna end up still watching the show because it's different in its.
It's not different. This is the tropiest trope show.
It's different in the smaller details of things where it's just enough to be all like okay, but no, I just feel like we're gonna keep watching it. I feel like it's
we've spent enough time on this. Let's go to the next show.
All right.
Got to bring it in. Keoni, do you want to go or you want me to talk about this wild ass boss? What's going on here?
No, wait, Jakia just went, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was going, the order was going to be me, Jakia, Jakia, right?
So it's on you?
Okay, yeah, so, okay. Level 99, level 9,999. Gotcha! Level 9,999 gotcha. Are y'all okay? So let me give y'all a summary right now. In this world, there are people who have magical skills.
Okay, we're singing.
And this boy's skill is infinite gotcha. He can essentially summon things. He can essentially summon magical crests, and then it allows him to create a card, and that card actually summons a physical object or anything physical. And later on we learned kind of a little bit more about the mechanism of how that works.
Right.
Essentially, he wants to go off, he wants to take care of his fam because he's actually born with a skill. And not everybody in this world is born with a skill.
Sure.
To take care of his fam, he goes off. He essentially one of the people were rejecting him at first because humans, there's some world building.
9 races.
Because there's 9 races and humans are at the bottom of the thing, but then there's essentially he gets recruited into the least races guild ever, where essentially they're like, hey, we want all the 9 races to unite. It ends up not being the situation he thought it was gonna be, and they go to one of the most dangerous dungeons, and essentially that guild betrays him, humiliates him, but he somehow narrowly is able to escape because he falls into a trap, and that's where he discovers the true nature of his power, which is essentially, and also this world is like a video game where people have levels associated with them, and that's kind of just a genre now where some things, even in what's it called? Campfire cooking. In other words, like kind of like a video game, like you pull up a menu and you can order.
Yeah. You got
like there's like, but also there's like a video game menu toggling type mechanic.
Okay.
Which for them it's just stats. In Campfire Cooking, there's a toggling mechanic where he can like open up the cooking portal.
I just thought that was the ability he was given.
Yeah, that's his skill.
All right. Yeah.
Anyways, I just want to make sure and check this real quick. Sorry. We're doing good. Okay. Anyways, I thought this anime was good in the first episode.
Okay.
And then the second episode, he got a freaking OP maid harem.
Okay.
He got an OP maid harem. Which is cool, but you're not Overlord. You're not Overlord, homeboy.
Are you and me just gonna have to fight and do like Overlord? Like why? It's everybody keep coming back to Overlord.
No, Overlord's fire.
I know it's
Overlord's the example of what you want to be doing in like a video game style. It's not an isekai. This is not an isekai. But again, it's a video game style thing. And if you're gonna have a harem, like Overlord's the last person who got away with having a harem. Who's the last person that got away with getting a harem before, like after Overlord? Who really has had a harem successfully?
Listen.
No. Tell me one guy. Tell me one person who's had a harem successfully that we accept into our hearts.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch those kind of shows.
That we accept.
I mean, we can say Yukihira Soma had a harem, and we accept Yukihira.
Like I said, I don't really watch.
You don't accept Yukihira Soma into your heart as your Lord and Savior.
Some people claim like, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's like some people claim Bleach is almost a harem. All the girls that's around Ichigo,
but it's not soul male. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah. Neither is this. Neither, and in that regard,
no. Also, there's only one other dude, and it's his big bro, who he also summoned, and I didn't like. And essentially, the main.
He summoned several guys.
I get essentially he comes into
also
the game.
on Overlord, he has several guys.
Anyways, he comes into the game and he's broken from the beginning. Essentially, once he finds out that like his power is based on how much mana is in the surrounding area, right. He goes to the place that has essentially the most mana.
He wasn't expected to be there,
and then he's just like, I'm gonna stay out here for 3 years and roll level 9,900.
Yes.
And like honestly, that's what I would have done too.
Yeah, exactly.
That is what I would have done too. And then now he's out for revenge, and he's doing his revenge thing, looking like a little bit like Jalal from Fairy Tail. Looking a little bit like.
First of all,
he's looking like the child version of Jalal from Fairy Tail.
I'm gonna act like that's a compliment and not banter, okay? But you're not gonna like this, okay?
Yeah.
Did you see? Yes, episode 3. That's fine. When Garu saw his kingdom, that thing, right? He might not be able to mess with Ain's Ul. That group's bad. Okay, that group is bad. That group can go to war with the whole world. Okay,
yes.
You saw all of that.
Yeah, Ain's Ul can also go to war with the whole world.
Yes.
So he's like Ain's Ul light.
And you know what? I'm okay with that in this regard. Crunchyroll High Dive. Okay, so this is High Dives. If you want to call that Overlord, that's fine.
Yeah, Overlord, if it's just like the personalities were all flat, at least the characters in Overlord are funny and fun.
I don't think Ain's Overlord is fun.
Yeah, but like, dude, Albedo, she's crazy for him. She's actually insane, and then she's
you and me are gonna talk about this.
And then she like goes and she's like torturing people and like killing people and blackmailing.
She don't
people.
like disrespect. Like the disrespect that's happening now.
She's literally like somebody touches her arm and she's like, I'm plotting your murder because only Ainz can touch me.
Same thing about the first maid that he summoned.
And the first maid is probably my favorite character in this entire series. But then essentially we got a stupid tough maid who's a knight, and then we got a maid that like essentially is a cat, and then we got a dude who is essentially like a brawler, and then we have another maid who's a
gold armor?
And everybody just wants to be the first maid, essentially, because they're all jealous that the first maid is so close. And then Homeboy, he's just level 9,999 now, and he's plotting...
So is she.
Yeah, and he's plotting his revenge, and he's also, like, not aging. Why aren't you aging, bro?
Because of the bracelet.
Because he... But like, why is he not aging? Because he wants to keep the rage fresh.
Yes.
Weird.
He wants to live it.
Weird.
He wants to live it.
He's really out there about that revenge stuff. Anyways, 5 out of 10.
Two questions. It's more of a sidebar because I know Jakia's childhood. Have you watched Seinfeld?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Have you watched Martin?
I didn't watch as much Martin. I know Martin, though.
Okay. That tells me a lot about your previous Midwest attack. But okay. So, now that I know these things, I'll be able to reference
I wasn't
them.
attacking the Midwest, I was just saying it's flat.
Fair enough.
Like, it's physically flat. The elevation doesn't really change in the Midwest. It's really physically flat.
So, with that being said, this is what I'm going to say about level 9,900.
I want to hear it all.
It's actually the opposite. Okay?
It's actually the opposite of what?
Because we're not going to dumb this down for a specific niche audience. Okay? This is, as George Costanza said.
Oh, no.
This is the script. And it's not changing. So, you two aren't worthy of 9,999. You're not worthy. So, you two is dropped from the pod. You know what I'm going to do? With these 2 pages of notes, having a good time, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to watch 4, 5, and 6. And instead of having to, at this rate, use another 1 page and a half, I'm just going to be able to watch and soak it in. And that's it. Okay? You two aren't worthy of it. You know?
You didn't even say anything.
You don't deserve it.
She didn't even say anything.
I've seen her face.
No, you're unfairly...
Jakia, let me hear it out.
You're unfairly guessing what Jakia's gonna say.
I still don't think y'all deserve it.
Girl,
that's how good it is. So I want to hear Kia's. Kia, let me hear your stance.
So, I already assumed that we were going to talk about this show.
I don't like that raised eyebrow. I didn't like it.
On a week-to-week basis.
Do you feel attacked? Do you feel attacked, Justin?
I guess you attacked him in a way that only he can understand.
I feel nothing.
I'm committed to watching the show so that I can see the Concord tribe one by one get their just desserts.
Yeah, I like good revenge.
Because I do like a show. Like, I feel like there are 2 saving graces. Like, well, I guess it's all under the same umbrella of revenge. I like a show where a character is very clear about why he's getting strong. Sure. And he's like, I'm going to make sure I can back it up. And he's done a lot of impressive stuff in a very short amount of time. 3 years have gone by. We got a timestamp.
And he's gotten to level 9,999.
He's built an entire kingdom in the Abyss, which is one of the strongest places. So I'm just like, we have a whole kingdom now. Sure. And I'm just like, we've learned so. And within 3 episodes, he is ready. With other revenge shows, it's all about you getting strong enough to, like, be strong enough to do your revenge. Right. And maybe in the last, 3 to 4 episodes, you actually carry it out. He's like, no, they're like, no, we're getting it out the way now.
Right.
Where we are now, we can just start taking people out one by one.
And you got information.
And because this show is only supposed to be a 12er, and so that lets me know we already took out 1 person.
They're going to end it well because...
Yeah, so each episode I'm expecting us to take out 1 person each time. So that's what I'm looking for. So if we do that, then I'm like, yes, it'll be a chef's kiss show where it's like each person gets their own episode for their demise. Right. That'll be fantastic. Okay. And that's something I haven't seen before, and I'm like, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, you're convincing
in the show. But I mean, but the things that do bother me, I'm like, obviously the harem, but it's saving me though with the maids because those lower maids are like
they're ratchet, right?
They're very ratchet and they're gunning for the maid.
Yeah, and the top maid, she keeps coming for them. Every time they mess up, we're gonna bleep that out.
Right, and then two, we're learning more information about like who is this maestro? Is he a maestro? I'm already assuming that he's the maestro, because like we've come to find out the Concord of Tribe people. That guild is under the thumb of even more upper people in the world.
Which I think he's going to come for those people. I think he's
I don't even think so. I don't think he's even concerned about those people.
Oh, no. I think he's going to get. I think he's going to get through the Concord of Tribes like literally by halfway through the series.
Unpopular opinion as you go on. I think this has a second season. He's going after those higher ups.
But the thing that would make this show fall flat for me is if we do not send money back to our family, because that was our main goal. Our main goal.
It has been 3 years, and he's rich.
Exactly, and so that was my concern. I said, wait.
You love spending out the people's money.
Look, and that was my big question. I said, oh no. Have we sent money back to our family?
Right.
That was literally my thought.
I was wondering what your second question was.
Because I was like, if not, I'm going to be very concerned.
I think Jakia's take is very balanced and fair on this anime.
Okay. But I will also say he is having some moments where he's a little stuck up. But you know what? I'm okay with it because he actually is at a point where he can back it up. I'm okay with a stuck up full character that's full of themselves as long as they can back it up. And he can. He has literally an army to do that.
Right.
I feel like...
I thought that was gloating. That's like showing your stuff. He was... What did he say? He said,
I feel like they did borrow the scene from Solo Leveling. I will say that. When he was like, what about this army? Because like, remember we showed whatchamacallit? And that was like Major Orif army, which is fine. But I feel like they did pull inspo from that, which was fine.
That boy right
there. But yeah, so I thought we're going to keep watching the show. I'm a fan of the maid who's a knight because she is doing her rounds.
Yeah, she's just going around town.
Literally.
She's...
I don't even know how we have a whole kingdom full of people. Where do they come from? I have a lot of questions. I hope so.
Yeah, he summoned everyone.
That's interesting.
Well, because he just has a high, really
really
high...
Baker?
Yeah, there's really high mana density.
I see what you're saying. I was wondering about this town.
That's what I'm saying. I was
like we got NPCs.
He has people leaving to get materials and bring them back to the Abyss.
So that's what.
So they bring back people too.
But then they had a moment where he was saying like that was the part I had to rewatch a couple of times where it's like apparently people have traveled to it. So I was like, do people know about the kingdom? But then at the same time, Garu didn't know about it.
Well, it's Backwater.
Well, yeah, but it's just like, well, no, he was backstabbed in the Backwater Dungeon.
Yeah, and that's where he's in the Abyss is in the Backwater Dungeon.
Yeah, but that's because he was transported to that realm. I took it as like they were in a Backwater Dungeon, which is why I was suspicious in the first place because I was like, their levels are way too high for us to be in this like lame dungeon, and
they were in the Abyss. They were just in the upper floors of the Abyss.
Because I thought
they're calling the Abyss the Backwater Dungeon.
Because I thought they were. Oh, okay. Well,
the Abyss is even though the Abyss is like a really dangerous dungeon, it's also Backwater.
And they haven't gone to the lower levels like he has.
Yeah,
they've only gone to certain levels.
But yeah, so I just assumed we're gonna keep watching it. So I don't know.
I did like this where Garu was like, here's my level 500 Fenrir, and he was just like,
I'm gonna show you.
That's disrespectful to Fenrir.
That was 5,000. Okay, he had his 500, and then he's like, look at my
level 9,000.
Like my level 9,000.
He had a primordial one.
And then when he went ahead and Garu like peed himself, and he like brought him there. He was so feared that he like got old, and he was just like, Garu, you think I can challenge the world with what you've seen? And he knew he could lie. He was like, don't lie. Like they was telling him that early, like, don't lie or we're gonna kill you. Like he was just stroking, you know. He was just.
I don't even think he killed Garu.
No,
he's like he's gonna take some of them like hostage. He's gonna kill some of them. He might keep some of them in prison. Like he's like gonna do some messed up stuff.
You know what? I think we're gonna have a reason to do more messed up stuff. We ain't forgot. That's why we got that bracelet.
Alright.
We ain't forgot.
I'm gonna stand by my 5 out of 10.
That's fair.
I only rank shows at the very end.
I do as well.
Oh, okay, well.
So, you should take note of that. And then when episode 12 comes around.
You know what? If Keoni keep that same energy.
If we keep that same energy.
You keep it.
I'm down to be proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong.
I think you will.
I think you will. I would love to be proven wrong.
Alright, next show.
It's on you.
I'm looking. Oh. Let me do this request, apparently. A wild last boss appears. Right off the bat. Synopsis. Let's see. More revenge, I guess. I got tricked. Right off the back. I know, Kia, it's been a while since I've been tricked. But,
yeah, I thought you stopped watching intros.
Well, no, I got tricked by the show. It starts off as this little girl. Looks like she say she gonna become stronger so that she can make the world peaceful. And then she become like this main villain. And she's supposed to be like one of the higher powers kind of thing. She's supposed to rival that of I think they were calling him a demon king, not a demon lord. But some time has passed after we got sealed up. We are now going ahead and trying to recapture what we lost, get the band back together, and try to figure out how it is that we became of this world. How I got tricked. I guess I can go on that after I hear the actual synopsis.
Alright, Lufus. Mafal, the black-winged overlord and leader of the 12 stars of heaven, has been vanquished. A man wakes up in the body of the X-Gate game character Lufus 200 years after her defeat at the hands of the 7 heroes. The game world of X-Gate he knew is no longer ruled by humans. It is no longer just a game. X-Gate is a world of its own where the characters think, feel, and live just like he does. Lufus journeys through X-Gate looking for the long-disbanded 12 stars of heaven. They are without a country, army, or allies. The question remains, what is the real reason an ordinary man was reincarnated into X-Gate as Lufus?
I got thrown off when I found out this was a video game. I was like, what? They went ahead. I was watching that cool boss fight.
Yeah, it was cool.
I was like, okay, we put in work. And then
money for the budget.
All of a sudden, I was like, it's a game. And, like, these is, like, real gamers. They were, like, they made it upon themselves. Like, they were so cool. They was like, yo, we gonna make this world under one banner. And now to entertain ourselves, we gonna split it in half and face each other. I was like, this is pretty cool. Other than that, I don't trust that girl. That's been waiting in that tower this whole time.
Dina?
Yeah, I don't trust Dina.
That's interesting.
I got this weird, like, she know too much.
I appreciate that. I like that she knows her role and she did it well.
I like that they call orcs pork bowls. I'm just taking those small pieces of it. I mean, it is what it is. I kind of want to know more. Like, why did we get, like, did he die? Like, because I take it this is Isekai. He's not from this world. So.
Well, that's the whole meaning of it. Like, in the synopsis is you gotta find out why.
Yeah, so I'm
honestly, we're kind of like, the world is compelling enough to want to find out why.
Yeah, like, I kind of want to see what's going on. I'm hoping some of the 7 heroes are dead. I want to know, like, why is humanity all of a sudden weak? Because we found out, like, the strongest person, like, in that capital was, like, 120. People don't train as hard where they get to level 1,000. Dina and the other people still act as though I don't want to say in the game, but the game's history or lifespan is what they know of, so they know how strong we truly are. Aries is cool. He kind of like became like real rough as a goat though, as a sheep. And then like Aries got a human form. I'm just watching to watch. I'm like, I want to know what else happens. I want to figure out, do we get everybody? Who's this demon lord guy?
But it doesn't get you like you know when you watch an anime that's really interesting. Like after you saw an episode, you're
no.
Is that how you got it?
I'm never trying to have my adrenaline that high. Like, no.
Is that how you got with this?
No.
But
it didn't get me like that, but it wasn't bad.
I mean,
solo level, and there's some episodes on like that.
Yeah, but that
when he fought Cerberus,
that was crazy.
Okay, maybe.
When he actually got when he got the freaking when he got fought
when he was
the
fighting
Black
the
Knight.
Hunter.
When he was fighting the Black Knight.
Oh yeah, when he fought the Black Knight, that was up there.
Like,
that was up there. When we brought those other hunters in, were from the States. I was like, okay, that was up there.
Oh, shout out to solo leveling.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
So thoughts on this, guys?
I'm gonna keep watching this show. I feel like I like a person who knows their role. Dina's great. She did recon the whole time. We have questions. She's been able to answer our questions. When it came to money, we were able to provide. Or we needed to do like the past. But exactly, we had some. When it came to our identifications and stuff, she already had stuff handled. I was like, just make sure you're doing your job, and she did. And I think it's also great because Aries is just like, I don't know who that is. And then Dina's like, I've always been there. And he's just like,
that's dangerous.
Have no idea who
that's
you
dangerous.
are. Right. So, I'm curious. I'm curious because we're not really trying to like save the world here. I think we're just trying to like live our life and have a good time.
It's doing what traveling during the apocalypse is trying to do.
I don't think it is. I think those are two different shows. The world,
you feel me?
I don't think it is. I don't think so. But
it's trying to make an enjoyable journey.
I mean, I feel like Touring at the Apocalypse is like, I don't think they're trying to make it an enjoyable journey.
I think they're definitely trying to make it an enjoyable journey.
I don't think they are. I feel like it's just letting them... I don't think so.
What do you think, Justin?
No, Touring the Apocalypse is letting people, is like having them wake up to the harsh reality of like, this is not a game. And that's why
they're smiling quite a bit.
But they won't be for long. And they have many moments
so
when
why are they singing them songs? Keep their minds off
no, because you have to pay attention to the songs that they're singing. Like, the songs that they're singing are very, like, heavy and intense, like, dark songs. And I'm just like, that's really intense. So
what about the guessing game? When they was young, when you got to name something as they kept going and she keeps losing to that android.
I mean, that's fine. That makes sense because, like, the android knows everything. And it just goes to show that she, as a human, doesn't actually understand what is in the world. And I'm just like, this show is not a feel-good show. It's, like, a very, like, deep, heavy show. You're just like...
It's melancholy.
Thank you. It's melancholy. It's just like the world that's outside of the bunker is not for man anymore, and it's clear. And it's just like there's a reason that we're in these bunkers. So no, I don't feel like it's like a...
It's not meant to be
No, I feel like it's...
a feel-good moment.
Yeah, no. And I was like, and it's crazy how they all know those same, like, very war patriotic songs. I was like, that's crazy. Because, like, there's also a clear timestamp between, like, that man whose brain went into, like, the machine versus when those girls were around. I'm just like, there's still a consistency that you all know these songs. So how long has this war actually been going on? So, no. So I was like, no, there's stuff that's happening. But anyways,
I still think that, like, they're just having fun in both fun journey right now. First 3 episodes of both of them.
I mean, well, at the end of the day, they are children. So I'm just like, it's all through if you play and pretend ice cream, I'm just like,
you're trying to have fun.
But I don't think the show itself is trying to make it's like a fun show.
These 2 kids trying to have fun.
I mean, anyways, but okay. But anyway, so a wild last boss appeared. I'm down to keep watching it and talking about it.
I'm down.
So, is it a yes? We have the vote.
Looks like at least got 2 votes. So yeah.
You weren't gonna. What was your vote?
I said I had questions. I'll keep watching it.
Oh yeah, I got that's 3 votes. We all
I mean, at a minimum there was 2 because you both said something. So I mean.
All right.
Yeah. There's no problem here.
All right, well, good. Right now we have 3 shows that
we finally
can talk
agreed,
about.
Justin.
We have 1, 2.
Barely.
What do you mean barely?
You haven't said your takes.
My takes on it is that it was, it's succeeding at doing what touring across the apocalypse was trying to do, which was have a enjoyable journey that's fun.
Okay.
I like a lot of the characters. The characters are interesting.
Okay.
We love a competent character.
I know. Why did he become bedridden and he in a wheelchair? I was just like, what happened?
What do you mean? They said he got cursed.
Exactly.
The Demon King defeated all the heroes, and then they were only at 50%.
I want to see it. But that puts you in a wheelchair? I don't know.
For him, yes.
Is everybody in a wheelchair? I don't think so.
One can say being in a wheelchair is a curse.
It looked like the curse was on his foot, so he can't use his legs.
Yeah, actually I take that back. It does not,
That's why I didn't say that.
I was like differently abled people.
That's not.
Shout out to differently abled people.
I mean,
because it's not a curse. It's just
not.
It's a circumstance.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you should just edit it out. That you said.
I was gonna edit it.
I think you should just edit it out.
That was a crazy take. That was crazy.
It was.
Jeez Louise.
Alright, but anyway.
Jeez Louise.
That was crazy. Next
I'm learning to censor myself. I'm green.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah. I guess it's on me.
Sure.
So I'm surprised no one's talked about it yet, which is fine.
I think
we were getting through all the week anime first.
I mean, I was gonna talk about a different one, but then it was my turn, so I said I'll do Wild Last Boss, because I'm on the page where I think he is gonna go with this, but we'll see.
A Gatherer's Adventure Isekai. Okay.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I'm gonna just say it. This show,
truth.
I tend to do so often.
And then hit us with the synopsis.
Alright, first and foremost, I don't have many notes on this show, but basically, it's another isekai, and, his thing is like, he's a gatherer, and I'm fine with that.
He knows his role.
And I'm fine with that.
And that's that.
I do. I love someone who never tries to go outside their lane. I'm just like, there's clear understanding. And so he's just like, he's gathering herbs, other things, and he's like, I'm going to sell this. I'm just like, this is great.
He's really entrepreneurial.
He is. And so I'm just like, this is like a very chill, low vibe show.
He's got bread. You love that.
And, the gods are obviously blessing him. He's like, actually, the gods blessed me. The gods are thinking they blessed me too much. So I wonder if he's going to get punished.
Yeah, that second one I was kind of confused by that.
Yeah. So basically his name's Takeru, is a normal guy with an ordinary office job. Love it. But finds himself summoned to another world. Starts his new life in Medius, a world with swords and magic, fully equipped with multiple skills. Not only does he have enhanced physical and amazing magic abilities, but also the power to search for valuable items. With the cheat skills he's been provided, he starts his new adventure in the new isekai.
Oh, here's one of my notes. I just wanted to say that. Not into Truck-kun didn't do it. Like, Truck-kun wasn't in there, so...
Wait, what?
Truck-kun.
I don't know what that is.
The truck that usually kills isekai main
characters.
Yes,
he was at home.
He was just at home. He didn't get taken. I feel like you can't even get isekai if it wasn't a truck.
I mean, well, nowadays, no, it's either a truck or it's extreme exhaustion from work. That has been the new wave.
Or getting stabbed.
Yes.
Okay.
But anyways,
Slime, he got stabbed.
Yeah.
But yeah,
there's another one where the dude got stabbed.
I'm digging this show. I feel like it's nothing crazy. I love the fact that he was just like, let's just search for all the valuable stuff and sell it.
I'm excited to see the most valuable stuff.
Because it just reminds me of the isekai where it's like, oh, I went around the world to gather trash. I can't wait for that next season to come out. And I'm just like, I just need to see. I know she has a big head and you don't like it. But anyways, yeah, I just feel like it's fine. I don't like this lady that the elf. I feel like she's gonna be a problem. I hope she doesn't join our party, but she will.
Right.
Bees everything. I don't know why that this dragon just basically pawned off their child to Taku. And
that's what life happens.
He had no intention of leaving that cave.
He actually gave them access to the cave. He's like, here's remote access.
Absolutely. I'm just like, he never wanted to do anything.
What is he supposed to do? Be out there in the streets?
Yes.
So people know he's existing? He's a legendary dragon.
Who knows? But anyways,
how we know this wasn't imprinting? Okay, he needed him to help bring wake the egg up, and then like most animals, it imprinted on him.
Listen,
and that's it.
I want to tolerate any bee slander here because I stand for bee, so it's fine. But
I don't think it's slander. I think it's just like
it's a slippery slope, Keoni. It's a very slippery slope.
Bee is chill.
I feel like I would even argue that Bee is the main character, but you know what?
I would argue Bee's the main character too.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a solid show. I don't know if I'll get the votes, but I'm here for it. It's nothing
The Gatherer's
crazy.
Isekai.
Yeah.
The Banished Court Magician. And Hero Without a Class. All their main characters look the same.
They do look the same. I did notice that. I said it's very strong black hair.
Yeah, you don't like black hair or main characters anyway. Because it's basic.
I'll give Gatherer's Adventure Isekai 3 more episodes.
So this is my stance on that.
I want to hear your notes exactly because
I don't think he
you
likes.
You don't want them exact notes.
I don't think he likes bees.
You don't want the exact notes.
You don't.
I want the exact notes.
Hey, say
He
less.
doesn't like
Say
bees.
less.
I can already tell.
I want the exact notes.
Episode 1. When did he die? He was at his home. So far, so good. We gather materials, and we can use skills if the correct word is used. That was important to find out. Takaru is starting to get the hang of the world. We meet an ancient dragon, Valdus. LOL. He isn't paying attention when he sees the SS rank water. That's when the dragon was talking to him. He was like, whoa, what can I do with all this water? B is the hatchling. He joins us. Basic episode. Episode 2. We run into an elf. Priorities. We are always gathering, which I appreciate. And we meet travelers, and we catch a ride. Simple. Episode 3. We leave town for a big city to learn of the world, and we find out about crab meat. That was 3 episodes.
They were feeling that crab meat.
Yeah. Like, I enjoy what I'm seeing. I'm down to keep watching.
Okay, we got the votes.
It's fun.
All right, that's it. All right, you got the votes. That's all I need to hear. All right.
Yes.
We made it like the in-depth analysis. Maybe just like we got to come up with some really good bee jokes.
No, I won't tolerate any bee slander on this show.
It's not a slander. It's just bee is a competing vehicle.
It could be.
No.
Bee, he's like, yo, we're about to go to this city. Bee, hide inside my jacket. They might get freaked out if they find you, the magical legendary dragon.
It's not true. Everyone loves bee. Like,
they do love bee.
Everybody. No one.
Hey, at first he wasn't sure. Why is he a giant?
These are
compared to all these people.
I thought it was just.
He's like tired.
Oh yeah, that's the funny thing. Like he's taller than everybody.
That's just that town.
It's like a.
I think it's supposed to be like a foreigner thing. Like, almost like he's a foreigner in Japan.
Yeah, exactly. Like when athletes go to Japan.
I need to see another town.
We're in another town.
I need another town.
You need a third town.
I need a fourth
Alright,
town.
what show are we on now?
It's your turn.
Let me call my laptop.
I was like,
we've gone through a lot of these shows actually.
We have a few more strong hitters.
Now it's time to actually discuss hitters.
What? Oh wow! There's still one more. All right.
Well, I don't know what the heck that means.
I mean, based on his thoughts, that's from what I know. So.
Oh, okay.
All right.
No, I mean good stuff. Not bad stuff.
All right.
Can you plug this in?
Sure.
What show are you going to discuss, Keoni?
I got it on the other side.
think he forgot about this show.
Remind him.
Remind me.
No, I want to see him too.
I think we're on to good shows. You know, I will say a show. Well, never mind that. We can't. We're not discussing that show. We're not discussing One Punch Man.
No, we're not. Just go ahead. Tell us what show. No. I want to hear what he has to say.
Let me see.
Since he went through the trouble of telling us what he would like us to read off.
What would you like me to do?
I just want to hear what you're going to say. And if it's not it, then I'll correct you.
Oh, okay. Intriguing. I have no idea what's going on. I love it.
The show I'm going to say is like, I like the show, so it's fine.
My Hero.
Whoa!
That was a bad choice.
That's a good show. That's a good show.
No, but that's not the show to talk. That's not a show to discuss.
That's definitely wrong.
It is.
My Hero is like the last show to discuss.
Yeah.
Now you're getting it.
Yeah. So Dad's a hero, Mom's a spirit.
Oh, Dad's a hero, Mom's a spirit.
See, he doesn't like this show.
Oh my god. So Dad's a hero, Mom's the spirit. I'm a reincarnator.
He forgot. I told you. You forgot.
I know you love the studio, Bibly.
They've been coming. They really have. The past 3 years, they've been.
Is it Bibly or Billy Billy?
It's Billy.
Oh, okay.
Billy
made 2B Hero X, right?
Yes.
2B Hero X was good. This show.
They've been in terms of like animation and stuff.
They tons of stuff.
Oh my gosh! You know what? Actually, it's funny. This show has a somewhat compelling plot. Because the dad is all sus about coming back and like telling the world that he's around. Dad's a hero, Mom's a spirit, I'm a reincarnator. Essentially it starts with Dad fighting some horde of monsters, being injured. The queen of the spirits takes him back to the spirit world. They fall in love. He becomes part spirit. So then he can essentially make a spirit baby with this spirit goddess, and the baby's a reincarnator. Now he's come back. Essentially, like, he's been behind the scenes kind of chilling, teaching this kid about the world. He gets caught up and essentially gets sucked back into being a part of the real world because of family drama. And it's just, to make sure, one of the funny things I thought was, this guy is so thorough. Before he goes back home to, like, deal with the marital issues that's going on with his brother, he makes sure that he's officially married on Earth, too. Which leads his kid to do a diamond shower by compressing carbon. And then the kid, because the reincarnator know what's important, they're essentially just like, hey, father, take all these diamonds in case you're ever in trouble. I just looked it up. It's cool. It's cool. I'm not going to watch more of that.
It's like, it's a compelling plot. And then he says, I'm not going to watch any more of that. So being a girl of both spirit and human blood, 8-year-old Ellen has a power over the elements, though not traditional for her elemental kind. She has the power to transform her surroundings by manipulating the elements of the periodic table. On top of that, Ellen also has a great amount of scientific knowledge due to being a scientist in her past life. It's a very long synopsis, so I'm just going to stop there. But, unless you want me to, it can go further, but it's quite long. But
I don't care. I don't read synopsis.
I know you don't read. But anyways, I actually like this show, and like I said before, I feel like they're starting to become a better trend with isekais where it's kind of more of a requirement now. We're seeing them having to have that chemistry knowledge or like that breakdown to be able to do some of the stuff. Sure. There's like 2 other shows that recently came out. I think last Alchemist, and then
maybe The Greatest Alchemist.
Yeah, and then the other one before, but they actually had to know like how are things actually made up and comprised of to be able to do the thing. So I'm just like, oh, this is great, instead of it being some random OP person. So I'm down for the hijinks. I feel like there's a lot of hijinks gonna happen in this show. I already have 3 characters I can't stand already, but so I can't stand.
I think I know the 3.
Yeah, thank you for getting the book ready. Let me get their names together. Hold Actually, I have 4. I'm sorry.
wow.
I missed
4 characters you can't stand.
already, yes.
Let's see if
they're the right ones.
also cannot stand
Agiel, so the lady who married his brother.
Can't stand her.
Thank you.
Can you stand her?
No.
Okay. This is like a minor person who can't stand, but I feel like she's a problem anyway. Just need to get her out the way.
Oh my gosh. The daughter?
Yes. Can't stand her.
She's done nothing.
She has done. She's right in line with the mom. She's right. She's feeding into the shenanigans.
She's been taught what she's taught.
That's why I said it was a minor one, okay? Jeez.
Like guilty by association.
Fine. Okay. His name, Ravasel, so the brother, her brother, who's the blonde hair guy who's running the strings behind everything, and I don't like the fact that he's trying to like have his son meet Ellen already. I'm not a fan.
Oh, the prince.
Yes. And then you know what? The king, just for negligence. He's just awful. Wow. Okay? He's just like, this is what happens when you're not a good ruler and your kids just run amok and do all this stuff. So it's a problem. I would say Alberto, but I'm going to give him a minute.
Oh, no, I think he's trash.
Okay, good. Because I was just like, he was terrible. I was like, I don't think he was truly looking out for us. I think Ellen gave him like the benefit of the doubt. It was just like, oh, I know because you care. And I was like, nah. I'm glad immediately he was like, someone has betrayed us. And it was Alberto.
Yeah, he a snitch. I'm glad the dad, he realized right away. He's like, yo, you're no longer working here.
I'm like, get out of here.
So yeah, hit the bricks, buddy.
Absolutely. So, but no, I'm enjoying everything else. I love the butler. Rowan's great. The grandma's great. It's just like a good cast of supportive people because we need that in these times.
Definitely not all flat characters.
No.
There's some roundness.
There is some roundness, yes.
Even the dad is pretty round.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm committed to see what's gonna happen. I don't want to say I'm excited, but I feel like it is refreshing. I do feel like it's only a moment before Ellen gets on your nerves because she does have a big head, and then she's going to have some because she's only 8, so that means she's going to be in the company of other big-headed kids. So I just feel like you might be all like yes, and then we get to episode 6, and you're just like, there's too much big-headedness here.
I can see that.
Like I feel like there's going to be big-headed kids who have money, who don't have money, who get into trouble. I just feel like it's gonna happen. I'm a be with it, but I'm just. I
just don't like the idea that I'm about to have these preordained marriages, like trying to woo this reincarnated woman in an 8-year-old's body kind of thing.
That's what happened to whatchamacallit the other one.
Which one?
I gotta pull it up because it has like already had its 2nd season, but we both like that show. Give me a minute.
Maybe I'm done with it.
But maybe we're just not compelled by like everybody fighting for the hand of Eleanor.
I just think what it is one, I like that she
aristocrat. That happened. It happened, and they got married, and they were both under the age of 13. Like they were still young people.
He was putting in some work.
I
like the fact that he was using his ability to see people's potential skills.
Look, all I'm saying is, I'm just saying he was also a reincarnated person. That's all I'm saying. And that's what you just said.
All I'm saying is I don't like the idea.
I agree.
That the prince is going to try to get his son to get the hand because this fool still don't realize. Reason why spirits don't mess with y'all is because y'all have forgotten. I have this weird suspicion Alberto's got a kid and he gonna try to introduce his kid.
No.
Like, I feel like there's a third party here. I just don't.
That many people.
That's why I'm trying to figure out the third person. And then I at least like the fact that she's been reincarnated, but it's almost like she's retained her thoughts of being. Because sometimes it feels like people have been reincarnated and they don't act like they got some sense. Like put two and two together.
She's not making kitty mistakes.
Right. You know, she's like, yo, I know what this is. Like, I'm like, what you giving me this letter for? You know, burn it up right away. You know, trying to, you know, she puts the screws to the dad, like, to get her on her side. Like, I don't want her to do something like, but with knowledge comes, like, great responsibility. Because I can also see her doing something stupid, like, oh, to protect my family, I need to, you know, consider this arrangement or do something like that. Like, I just feel like this thing is on the slipperiest of slopes where I could be done.
Like, the slipperiest of slopes to being, like, it could easily go to being bad.
Yeah.
Very quickly.
And I would hate for that to happen. So I'm like, I'll give it another 3 and see, because that to me will let me know, do I keep rocking with it, or am I about to get annoyed by this? You know, other than that, it's like Paw supposed to be ratchet, kinda.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
There's quite a few ratchet characters in this.
It seems like it.
Yes.
Also, one thing that where is the security? Paw supposed to be looking out for us. We have relinquished this man Alberto of his duties.
He sure did get into the house.
He just moseying around.
That was a note. I was just like, we're not safe.
Somehow got into this younger woman's room.
But then,
like, what's going on?
But Ellen called him out on it, called her dad out on it, like, hey, like, you did this on purpose because you knew this was going to happen. And you didn't tell nobody.
I think he is smart about some stuff, though.
Some stuff. I don't want to give him too much.
And I like how he kind of, like, after the divorce thing, he was just right there in the background of the prince. Like, he should have put that prince down. Like, yo, it's like, no. It's like, I made the deal with your dad, with the king. You're done with my family. And then after that, he should have threatened him. He should have been like, and if you come near my house again, you know, it's going to be on. You know, because he's the hero. That's how it goes.
And he's definitely got spirit powers now.
Right. He's like, yo, I'm part spirit, and spirits don't mess with you. So this conversation didn't even happen. You know, like something like that.
Something like that.
But, you know, we're going to see.
How are you liking it, Jakia?
I already said, like, I'm going to keep watching this show. I'm committed to this show.
You're committed. Okay.
I'm committed to this show. I'm committed.
Well, it's 2 of you guys are voting to stay on, so I'll go on for another 3 episodes.
I mean, that's how it works. But I think it's great that you're like, I have agency and a choice. And I'm like...
But you don't.
But it would have been awkward. This would have been awkward for you.
If you're all talking about it and I'm just like, And
you're going to be all like, I should have watched. And we're just like, yeah, should have watched.